happening, everybody, and welcome to the Pops Wiz SportsCast. Coming to you live from the Mr. Whisker Studio in upstate New York. I am your co-host, Papa K. To my left, the one and only, the coolest cat with whom you want to chat, the man with 9 lives and hat's eyes. Your host, a.k.a. OMG, Mr. Whiskers.
Oh, my God. What is happening? I'm your co Papa J's. Oh, shit. Going right for the jugular. How you doing, Eric?
Congrats, Eric. You beat us. You whipped us in the first 2, and I thought you were going to take 3 straight, so we took 1, but we couldn't hit, and you guys could hit. And by the way, I think you guys are going to take the whole thing.
Oh, watch out, Eric. Watch out.
No, I'm looking at who they're going to face. They got Seattle now, which they should beat. Seattle can't hit.
Yeah, well, you said you said they have no pitching, and we didn't hit worth the shit.
No. They won because they could hit. You know, down the stretch, they were the best. I mean, they scored, 23 runs in the first 2 games against us. You know, so what does BTA say?
I don't know. What does BTA mean?
Papa J's.
Yeah. It was belt that. Yeah, dude.
Hey, do you agree, Eric, that they're going to whoop Seattle? I'll say 5.
Same 5?
5 games, yeah. And Dodgers are waiting for Milwaukee or Chicago. They're playing tonight for the final game. No matter who they win. If they face Chicago, the Dodgers win easy. They face Milwaukee. I was hoping for Detroit, really. Well, I watched that game last night. I turned it off after the 13th inning. Detroit had the bases loaded, and they couldn't score.
Canadian fans travel really well over the border for games. Hey, it's going to be interesting to see what the Jays do, you know.
I think they're going to beat Seattle easily.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mariners and Tiger Stadium are both full with Jays fans in regular season. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
I predict Jays and the Dodgers. You know, I'm not gonna count Milwaukee out yet, but they seem to fold.
Yeah.
They have the best record in baseball. You know, with 97 wins. Yeah, but you got the home field advantage, don't you?
We should. If I remember correctly.
Well, Jay.
Got something you guys will like today?
Jays won 94 like the Yankees, and I don't think Seattle won 94 games. So it should be Jays at home.
I just know right now I'm curious. What do you got? You got something that we'll like? What is that it right there?
What does he got?
Let's see. Hold on. What do we got? Oh shit! Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Jackson Dart.
Okay.
He got the card.
Oh, okay.
Holy shit. Let's go. Let's go.
I don't know about you. I was shocked that they ungraded. That they beat Philly.
Yeah. Let's get into that. That is fucking cool, dude. That's a nice looking card. That is a nice looking card, dude.
I'm watching the sports shows right now, and they're telling you he doesn't agree with me, but like
wait, me?
Well, when I told you, Tiki Barber said they're getting old. Philly, there's a lot of plays. You think Jalen Hurts is that young? No, he's been around a while now. And
but he's what, early 30s?
Whatever. He's not 28 anymore. 25. Now you got a guy like Jackson Dart, 22 years old.
I'm starting to believe over here. I see you, Eric. It always with the Messiah Jackson Dart, anything is possible. After that Thursday game, like no joke, when I ended the stream, dude. Hurts is only 27. Okay. Thank you.
But he looks like he's fucking 33. The way he's playing. No. You could tell in that game he was like,
Here's the thing, though. I think that the Giants are just all of a sudden they're finding that they're finding their energy.
Oh, they've got two
they're
studs.
Finding. Oh my God, Cam Scatterboo.
Yeah.
That's yo. Yo, Fitchan, what's up, brother? Good evening, good sir. Yo. We can't judge our looks, Papa. Get on. That's right. Listen, he's only 27. Listen. Right now, the Giants just fucking... I am through the roof right now. Through the roof right now between Jackson Dart, Cam Scatterbo, and, just even this Giants team with Malik Neighbors being out. I think he's out for the season, yes. Right? Him being out for the season, I was like, it's over. Like, not that it ever started, but it's over. Yeah. And then you just see... I have literally been on a binge watch of after Thursday's game. I sat down. It was yesterday. I was sitting down, fucking chilling on the couch. I didn't do shit yesterday, right? And I'm just going through YouTube and I watched the highlights, the Giants highlights of the Eagles Giants game, about 15 minutes long, and I'm just sitting there. I'm watching. Cam Scatterbo just running people over. Yeah. No. Just running people over. I'm watching Jackson Dart throw missiles to wide receivers. I don't recognize what the fuck I'm watching. I'm not. You see, I'm Big Blue, baby. I'm excited about this Giants team for the first time in a long time.
See what have to do against Denver next week.
Just seeing what they did against the Super Bowl champs. You got to remember something. The Eagles held Kansas City, this offensively powerful team, right? Past tense. They held Kansas City to nothing in the Super Bowl. They only rushed 4 guys for 99% of the game and kept closing the pocket on fucking Patrick Mahomes. And then here we are. We got a rookie quarterback. We got a rookie running back. Cam Scatterbo wasn't drafted until he was with the 108th pick or something like that.
Yeah. But look at this kid running again. 22-yard touchdown run. Crazy. He saw that one space.
And he is a bulldog. He has got speed and power.
Me though that he runs too much.
Who?
Dart.
I'm talking about Scatterbo.
Oh yeah. No.
He's got speed and power. He's like, you guys remember X-Men? You guys remember the X-Men comics? He's Juggernaut. Once he gains momentum, he's just running people over.
He's not a big guy either, but he's stocky.
Scatterbo was dropped on his head, and the only thing that cracked was the concrete. Yeah, that is hilarious. That's priceless. But, dude, yeah. That's what his dad signed him for Pop Warner football. Dude, this is some real deal. I love it. It's hilarious. He's loud. He's obnoxious. That's me.
How about the defense, though?
That's me. I'm loud, obnoxious. I already love it. He's just over there. Woo!
That interception at the end.
Oh.
Philly was going in. They were, on the 10-yard line? And the guy ran it back 70 yards. He got tackled, but we wound up winning. Scoring, anyway.
Rare to see white running back, so I'll take it. Well, you got McCaffrey.
Yeah, he ain't doing nothing right now this year.
Those 49ers are falling apart, dude.
What? They're 4-1.
Falling apart, dude.
Yeah, well, they don't have Purdy again, but who knows this other kid, right?
Hey.
You know, was another up-and-coming star right now? The guy on the Patriots. Drake May.
Yeah, holy shit.
Other guy beat up on the Bills. Your team.
That was
2 undefeated teams. Philly. No. Well, they're not undefeated anymore. But Buffalo was undefeated. Oh. What was the other team that was undefeated that lost? God, I can't think of it.
Bills make anyone look like Patty Mahomes? Come on. The Eagles were the other team?
Yeah, but they lost to Denver and the Giants now, so. Yeah, okay, yeah. They were 4-0. And the Bills were 4-0. They lost. Defense is garbage. I told him. I said, they're getting old. Tiki Barber says some of these guys are getting old on the defensive line. They're not the same players anymore. You know, you can beat this team.
There's like 4-4-1 teams now.
Yeah, Buffalo, Jacksonville, San Francisco, and I think the Colts maybe, right?
I think so. Fitz in saying, never felt so good picking the Jags.
Tampa Bay, okay.
Yeah.
Go figure the Colts, though, right? With Danny Dimes, right? All of a sudden they're winning.
I know.
Do shit here.
I was telling my neighbor, my neighbor's a Giants fan as well. I was like, yeah, we got Daniel Jones leaves the Giants.
Yeah. He's put 40 points up with the Colts.
But I don't even care because now we have a quarterback, we have a running back, we have a defense that is starting to, gel. We got an offensive line that is opening holes that even when there's nothing that opens up downfield, then you see Jackson Dart. One of the things, though, Jackson Dart, you need to slide, Dart.
That's what I'm telling you.
You need to slide. Stop trying to run people over. Let Scatterbo do it.
Yeah, he went in their tent again the other day. And Dable got fined because he ran to the tent. And he's looking in to find out what's going on. He's not allowed to do that.
No, I know. And he even said during one of the post-game interview, he's like, I needed to know if I was using a timeout because it was 4th and 1. I need, and again, he got fined for it. Even Scatterbo went in there and peeked and was like, hey, you good?
Yeah, well, you can't.
I get it, but that's like right there, that's where you can see that there is
concern.
There's concern. There is, the Giants are building something that Giants fans can get excited about.
Maybe this guy's another Eli, Maybe they're going to probably have more than likely a losing season. But if they can wind up like 8 or 9, that would be a plus for me.
If they, I've said it before, if they win 7 games this season, I'll be floored. And I think that they could do it.
They're competitive. The one game they weren't competitive to me was Kansas City. Even though they lost to New Orleans, their own fault was the turnovers. They should have won that game. 4 turnovers, and 2 or 3 of them, they were inside the 10 and fumbled, and New Orleans scored.
I think after that, and then they really lock it in. Right? Then it's like, okay, we're losing games with turnovers.
And that was him, too.
Can't do that.
It was Dart. It was fumbling.
Yeah.
So,
You have to protect the football.
Yeah.
But you know what? Honestly, after, when Thursday night came around, and I meant to set my laptop up, I literally, talking about fumbling, I dropped the ball that day. Because I was sitting in the chat was like, yo, Eagles-Giants is coming. I was like, oh, fuck, I forgot to set my laptop up.
It was on Fox, by the way.
Oh, so I wouldn't have been able to watch it anyways.
Well, unless you do the free thing.
No.
Yeah, it was on both. It was on Prime.
It was on Prime. Oh, yeah, I could have watched it on my laptop.
The only time they show it was when the Jets and the Giants are playing on Thursday. Then they get, the Prime game is televised in New York.
That was exciting.
Yeah.
So that's how you watch. Oh.
Yeah, I know. It was on both. Yeah, like I said, when the Giants and Jets play on Thursday. Do you know it was the first time the Giants won a Thursday game in 10 years?
I knew it had to be at least a decade. I thought it was longer than that.
2015.
Hold on a second. Before we get any further into the show, I do want to announce, as I will announce every time we fire up the stream, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. All right, and we've been working with the Miles of Hope Breast Cancer Foundation. This is the third year that we're working with them. Charity that actually deals with the counties that up here where we live in. Orange County, Dutchess County. All over here. It's a great organization. My late sister, your late daughter, she unfortunately we know what cancer can do, and
Aunt Marie.
And yeah.
Came back, Sean said.
Shit.
Yeah. She's back on chemo.
Fuck. But we're working with the Miles of Hope Breast Cancer Foundation. Our goal is to try to reach $100. We set a $100 goal. This is the third year we're doing it. The first year we hit $125. Last year we hit $137. And so we have, as you can see over here, we got the bits set up. Anything that we get, whether it's bits or anything like that, we're going to contribute towards the donation goal. And as you guys can see above us in chat, right now we got from Eric, we got $2.
Okay.
So out of 100, and again, thank you for that, brother. Appreciate you. Mm-hmm. And of course, anything that you guys can spare, if you're feeling generous, you want to donate. It's a fantastic foundation. All the money that we gain from this will be going directly to them.
Good.
And so this is the third year in a row
so
we're working.
October 11th, we're late.
Well, we set it up on,
We set it up last week?
I set it up October 2nd.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
How much you got in there?
Right now we got $2.
Oh, okay. Just started.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is anybody that cheers bits, anything like that, we're going to take all of our revenue from this month and put it towards the Miles of Hope Breast Cancer Foundation. So, where the hell are you going? He just gets up, walks away. Did I say something? It's in the middle of the show. He's like, all right. And he just walked away. Oh, shit.
My donation.
Papa K donating $25. Let's go. I'm going to put that right here.
We'll add more next week.
Let's go. I will put that in as soon as, I got to figure out how to put it in. I'll figure it out. Let's go. Fitchen going, woo! Let's go. That's right. Any revenue that we get, even over on Kick as well, Fitchen. I think they have it's not called bits. I think it's called kicks. Regardless, any money that we make throughout the two platforms, it's gonna be it's gonna go over there. And okay. It's
good. Hopefully we'll reach 100 again or better.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Anything that we get, we're gonna throw it our way, and then at the end of the month, like the beginning of November, that's we'll put the process it through, and I'm just gonna kind of keep that 25 separate, so this way I know where this is going and figure out how to go about doing it.
Figure it out.
I'll figure it out. See, FitGen saying, yeah, I was just looking at that. Yeah, they must have just recently added that on Kick, FitGen, because I don't remember seeing that before. And, so for over here on Twitch, the subscribe button is now a donation button. Couldn't figure out how to set that up on Kick, but again, that's what I'm saying is anything that we make on both, I'll be able to look up the revenue and put it all towards this charity.
Okay.
And what's crazy too is I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but my sister, your daughter, she also worked with the Miles of Hope Breast Cancer Foundation in the past. So it's they're a great organization, and one day we'll find a cure for this fucking awful disease.
It's been over 100 years.
Has it been that long?
1920.
Damn.
Yeah. It probably was before that, but they didn't realize what it was. And I remember Aunt Fran, the guy that was in the hospital, where she worked, that place.
I don't know. And I don't,
No, anyway. And he told her, he was an old guy. He was like 80 something already. He says the minute canned food started coming around, cancer started to pop.
I think it's canned food.
Preservatives, all that shit. All of a sudden, people were getting cancer. That's what he thought, and I kind of agree with it.
Well, like I said, we have a goal of $100. That's what we're aiming for. Moving forward, getting back into the New York Giants here, getting back into football. Again, not to sound like a broken record, but this is a team right here that even when the hole's open, when there is no passing play there, you see Jackson Dart taking off. And he's got a pair of legs on him. He can move.
Yeah. A lot of gusto in that guy.
Oh, dude.
You see right away, what I haven't seen, like fire.
Energy.
Yeah.
I saw during the interview with Cam Scatabo. That's the next jersey I want. I'm already sold.
If the Giants lose like they did against New Orleans, it's going to be because they beat themselves. But they could be an issue right now. I don't think anybody should take them lightly anymore.
No, I couldn't agree with you more.
They beat two good teams. They beat the Chargers and Philly. Yeah. They lost to two good teams.
But that's when they had Russell Wilson out there, and
That's
now
right.
it's just like I remember sitting there, me being the skeptic. Everybody, start Dart. I'm like, dude, let the kid learn a thing or two.
I agree with the guy on the fan. He had the thing on the shirt. Start Dart.
Yeah.
That was from game one. And nobody said, "Oh no, you got to start the experience." No, I would have started him from game one.
No, I was worried that we would have, I didn't want to see this kid getting destroyed out there.
I don't think that was going to be an issue.
Again though, like me, it's like, oh, just let him take a season to learn the ropes. And then he just came out there, and it's like you have that, you do. And I'm not trying to compare him to the greats right now because he still has a lot to prove. But like you had brought up Eli Manning, like you had guys like Tom Brady out there, guys that came out there and they made a difference right away.
Yeah.
And I remember sitting there thinking like, oh yeah, well when we brought Tommy DeVito out, granted he was a third stringer, and then we got a couple of wins, and they beat he beat the Packers. I was like, okay, yeah, but still. And then when they faced the Eagles, they got blown out, and I was like, there it is. There it is right there. That's the brutal truth right there. That maybe, this is, they didn't have a choice then, the Giants. They had to put DeVito out there.
No, yeah. Because
the other guys were hurt.
Yeah.
But like I'm one of the guys that was sitting there going, I don't want to rush Dart out there on the field.
I would have.
And then, no, I'm wrong. I was wrong, and he's proven to be like he's throwing missiles. He's throwing laser beams out there. It's wild to watch. It's to get excited about a team right now. We got one of the toughest schedules in football, and I'm sitting there going, holy shit.
We beat two top teams.
If we don't beat ourselves, I agree with you, Pops. Like, if they could keep the turnovers.
That was issue against New Orleans, who was a bad team. That was a game I thought we would win with no problem. And had the lead 14-3. But then the fumbles and the fumbles and the fumbles. And the game was over.
Yeah. So it's like, I'm sitting here thinking, now I'm getting that. You guys, when was the last time you saw me wear a Giants jersey on a fucking stream?
Yeah. I don't think I have any Giants jerseys. I have Giants,
No, you had some.
I don't think so.
No?
No.
You want my Barkley jersey? No, I'm just kidding. That was a gift. Again, that's sitting in there. It's collecting dust now.
Yeah. Sell it on eBay one day to a Philly fan.
I got what? And then they're gonna end up burning it.
Whatever. You made money on it. Your cat is on behind you.
Yeah, I know. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing, Bowser?
Get out of here. He's looking to chew on wires.
What's up? We're talking about the Giants. He got excited.
Yeah. He's misses his mommy too.
But it's to be excited, like, I don't get me wrong, everybody. Like, I watch the Giants, and I'll watch the whole game, even if they're getting blown out, just because that's my team.
Not me.
That's my team right there. I'll watch them through thick and thin.
Yeah, you're true. Me, I watched that New Orleans game and I saw all the fumbles. I turned it off. I said, they're going to lose this game. I said, you're beating yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And they were in the red zone all the time. And
Yeah.
just kept fumbling. So they should have scored 35 points in that game if they don't fumble. If. But they did.
I'm just to be excited about my team again,
Yeah.
and not just like, to watch and feel hope for the future.
That's the main thing.
It's
You need a star.
insane.
Besides Malik Neighbors, I need one more receiver.
I'm watching a movie, so I'll be in and out. All good, brother.
What are you watching? I'm watching all horror movies. That's all they got on here in October.
Hell
I
yeah.
love watching horror movies.
Scary. It's Spooktober.
Tron Legacy. What the hell is that?
Tron. You never heard of the movie Tron?
No.
Yeah. You wouldn't know what it is.
In 3D. Okay.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
You know what the movie I watched the other day? It was a remake of the original. It was called The Haunting. The first one, second one, remake. Much better.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah. Owen Wilson, Liam Neeson.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. That was a good one.
Oh, that was 1999. So that was a long time ago. It's
Yeah.
already 26 years ago.
That was a good one.
That
That
you
was
could see Liam Neeson, Catherine Zeta-Jones was really foxy still at that time. Especially from her Zorro days.
Yeah.
Anyway, so and the girl, the star, I can't think of her name.
I know who you're talking about. I can't think of her name.
Yeah.
I can see her face right
Yeah.
now. I'm terrible with names. I'm
I've seen her
terrible
in
with
many other
names, dude.
movies, and I just couldn't figure out who the hell she was. But
So
that was a good remake. Then they did the House on Haunted Hill remake, totally different than the '58 version with Vincent Price. Totally different. This was more scary and freaky, and like the house was really haunted. The first one, it wasn't. They said it was going to be haunted, but it wasn't.
yeah.
There was a story behind it. The owner of the guy, Vincent Price, got these people in, right? But he suspected one of them was cheating with his wife, and they planned to murder him. And he wound up getting both of them. And he says, "I'll go and get justice."
Shit.
That was the difference.
What I was talking about before, like there was an interview.
Mm-hmm.
There was an interview with Cam Scatterbo after the game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and
Scatterboo.
is it Scatterboo or Scatterbo?
I think it's Scatterboo.
I think it's Scatterbo.
Okay. Bo, boo, whatever.
Just keep doing what you're doing, Cam.
Yeah.
I don't care. I apologize for butchering your name, but dude, just keep doing what you're doing, man.
Mm-hmm.
See Fitzhead saying, "Yeah, I like that original House on Haunted Hill movie as well, yo."
Yeah, the '58 version was good. Now this one wasn't bad. They kept the names pretty much the same, but it was totally different. How people were getting killed. Another movie I saw in my day was 13 Ghosts.
I like that movie.
They redid it, right?
I didn't know they redid it.
Well,
Was that the one with Matthew Lillard, the remake?
the guy that played Monk.
Yes. That's the remake?
Yeah.
I didn't know there was one before that. I thought that was just a...
Or the one before that was in the '50s.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
But again, different story.
See, I liked the remake. I didn't know it was a remake. I
Oh,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
this is a fun movie.
Yeah, the first one was totally different. Plot. Way different. This one was all about freakiness and people getting killed. The second one.
Yeah.
What was another guy that played? Oh God, what's the cartoon with the dog?
Shaggy, Matthew Lillard.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's in Scream too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in the original.
He's good.
Yeah.
I like him.
He's going to be in a new one coming out.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Scream 7.
No.
Yes.
What happened to the other 5? It was all I saw was Scream 1 to 4.
Well, there's more than that.
Oh, they didn't show any of those. There's
Yeah.
5 and 6. Is she going to be in it again, Nev?
I'm not 100% sure. I know Matthew Lillard's going to be in it. It's all over the internet.
Oh, okay. All right. Get out of here. Get out of here.
He wants to come in and be a mush. He's probably going to jump on your chair.
Okay. Anyways, so we got who the Bills playing, Eric? I forgot already. We went through it, but I forgot. We didn't put them on the board because I think it's a chippy team. Big game, I think, is going to be Detroit, Kansas City.
That should be a fun one to watch.
And the Ravens, if they lose again, 1-5. Ooh.
I know, I gotta get rid of it. I got their defense in fantasy football right now, chat, and they're fucking, like, I'm doing good in fantasy, but they're getting me negative points every week.
No, they're giving away too much points.
I got it. You know what?
And without Lamar,
I gotta do that now.
I don't care what, Derrick Henry does. Without Lamar Jackson in there, they're going nowhere.
Yeah, I gotta drop this defense. They're killing me.
Yeah, well. Ta-da-da-da-da. You know, Jets is the only team that hasn't acquired a turnover yet on a defense. And they're the only team, I think, that hasn't won a game yet.
There's so many good games this week, at least from the pregame perspective, says 5th Gen.
Oh, yeah, no, it's going to be an interesting weekend. Like I said, Washington and Dallas. Giants already won. Philly lost 2 in a row. You got to see Dallas and Washington play their hearts out this weekend. Washington wins, they'd be 4-2, I believe, and Dallas would be 3-2-1.
Okay, I picked up the Jaguars defense. They're facing Seattle.
Very good. I watched them against KC. They got a young, good-looking studs on that defense right now.
Yeah, I was sitting there and I was hoping after some time that, like, Baltimore's defense would come back together.
No, they don't.
They're doing terrible.
No, they're going nowhere. They allowed 41 against Buffalo, 40 again the other week. No. They're going nowhere.
Couple good ones, like that Sunday night football game, but most of them not so good.
No, there's a lot of crappy. Well, actually, it's crappy because it means a lot for the teams, but.
Yeah. I mean, I think we got a good board put together for Pops Picks this week.
Yeah, why not?
And we've also included the times in which the games start as well. Now, this will be in Eastern time because that's how it's shown to us. Mm-hmm. So that's how we have it set up. Just keep that in mind when we do bring up Pops Picks later on in the show. But, yeah, you want to read off the book right now on how everyone's doing?
Sure. Everyone didn't do so well this week. Oh, it's so dark in here, I can't see.
Yeah.
All right. I went 4-2.
Don't flash the light at the camera. You're going to blind our chat.
I went 4-2, 23-7. You went 4-2, 20-10. Hollywood went 3-3. He's 13-17. Eric, you didn't do very well. You're 1-5. You're 15-15 on the year. Green went 1-5, 12-18. Warlock, he did well, 5-1. He's 19-11.
Damn.
Perm, 2-4, not so good, but he's 19-11, also tied right now. 5th Gen, 2-4, you're 15-9.
Not bad.
And Blue didn't pick this week, so.
Yeah, Blue had other things. Yeah, he was taken care of.
Okay, that's the story. So, what did I say? We got a tie here with Warlock and Perm in 19-11 tied for first. Wow. Fifth Gen is actually second.
5th Gen in second place.
Yeah, and then Eric is 15-15, so I guess he's in third. Yep. That's the story.
Okay.
Morning glory.
All right. But yeah, so what I was saying earlier is this interview they had Cam Scadbo in the tunnel, and they were like, "Wow, this game right now, Eagles versus the Giants, Saquon versus Scott. Like, how'd you feel about that?" And I gotta say, like, there's one thing about Cam that he's high energy. He's out of his mind. Everybody's making like their jokes and this, that, and the third. But like when you hear him like answering some of these interviews, he's like, "Listen, it wasn't about Saquon versus Scatterbo. This was the Eagles versus the Giants. This is a long time rivalry right here." Basically, he just went on to say, "It's like this was a much needed win. We went out there. I have a lot of confidence in these players around me, and this is a fan base that has been used to losing for the last few years, and we're not coming in with that mindset. We're coming in looking at every team we face as if we're gonna win. We're gonna beat this team." Yeah. And it was just I'm sure I'm not quoting it exactly the way he did, but just giving you the gist of what he was saying there is like, this is the kind of energy I love to hear right here.
Yeah, no.
Between him,
it psychs up
and Jackson Dart,
psychs up the defense, psychs the special teams.
Yeah.
You could see. Who's their third string quarterback?
Who, the Giants?
Yeah.
It was Dart. I thought, Jameis Winston.
He was screaming on the sidelines, cheering. He's not even playing.
It's that culture that they're creating out there.
See the signs they had?
No.
Saquon who? We got Scatterboo.
Let's see. Fitchen says, if anyone feels bad about their records this week, just know my mom went 0-6.
Oh, God. I tell you, I suck at fantasy, but I can pick them. You got to admit. I'm way ahead of everybody. I know I don't count, but I got 25 wins. Not too bad.
Not too shabby. This has been your best year yet.
Even last year, I had over 70 wins. Mm-hmm. I wish I knew how to pick those like 50 years ago when I was gambling. I couldn't pick my nose in those days. Now,
hey, I am right now. I am 4-1 in fantasy football. I beat the first place team last week.
All right.
And like even the predictions were like, you're getting blown out. And it ended up being the other way around. I blew him out.
Okay.
I had, just some of these players, they just take off and let's go.
I don't mind do that.
See, Jen says, I told her, don't pick the Jets. You could have been 1-5, but alas.
Jets just I don't know what the hell's going on with them.
No.
They're not disciplined. Way too many penalties. Every game. 10, 12, 13 penalties. Stupid shit. Like it's 3rd and 1, they go offside. Now it's 3rd and 6. Changes the whole game plan.
Yeah.
And they haven't created a turnover yet. Their defense.
Which is insane because, like, the Jets were known for their defense.
Not this year.
But, listen. Jets have had their struggles. And even back, like, really, I think it is with the Jets, is finding your quarterback.
That's what they got to do. They got to draft a quarterback after this year.
I couldn't agree more with that.
Signed Justin Fields for 2 years. After next year, he's gone. Mm-hmm. Draft a quarterback. Draft. I don't want to brag, but draft a guy like Dart or Drake May.
Bo Nix.
Yeah, Bo Nix. In the past, they're not, that young anymore. But Herbert and Trevor Lawrence, all of a sudden, they're starting to come around.
Because you got a great wide receiver with Wilson. Yeah. And it's just another thing too is you got to get that. The defense was one of the Jets' strong points in the past.
Not lately.
And like you just said, we're going into week 6 right now, and there's not been one turnover.
And not one
for
win.
The Jets defense.
Yeah. They're the only team that's winless.
It's something that like that's what they were known for. and it's what do you think now? If I could ask you, you've watched a few of the Jets games this season, right?
Watched all of them.
You watched all of them.
Yeah.
So you've watched all 5 weeks of New York Jets football.
Yeah.
Tell me, we went over the fact that they haven't been able to create a turnover.
No.
In their benefit. What are some other categories that you see struggles in?
Discipline.
You said the discipline.
And Aaron Glenn is their new coach, and he's like a disciplinarian. And they're just, they could make so many mistakes.
Do you think he's lost control of the team? Do you think
Nah.
he's ever... No?
No, not yet. No. It's only week 5. Week 6 now. But no, we'll see. Because, like I said, too many penalties. Whether it's pass interference, offsides, illegal formation, shit like that. Face mask, holding. Constantly, you see these penalties.
I agree in a sense of like when you were talking about like a 3rd and 1 and then it turns into a 3rd and 6.
Yeah.
And it's like that 5 yards just changes up your entire offensive scheme.
Scheme is different now, especially when you're like in the red zone. If you're on a 10-yard line or even the 1-yard line, instead of plowing in, now it's 3rd and...
Yeah, now you either got to do short
6
passes
yards
or,
back.
A screen.
Yeah,
and this is something that defenses are looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And it turns into, are you going to throw 3 up on the board or are you going to throw 6?
Yeah, and then you see interceptions.
Yeah.
So, see what happens.
No, it is something throughout the rest of the season. Again, even if the Jets don't have that many wins this season, it does set up draft picks.
You would hope for them, yeah.
And just kind of see what's out there. Because you said they have Fields for another year after this, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, why not draft a quarterback? Like, if you let's say it's a rough season. Let's say maybe they get a handful of wins, and maybe they get a 1st or 2nd round pick.
Sure looks like it.
Now I'm just again.
But who's out there?
I know.
College, Like Dart was drafted. He was the number 25 pick.
Yeah.
Eli was even higher than that. Turns out.
But
Super Bowl champ twice. And this kid is showing me something, I'll tell you that.
But the thing is, there is, like, as you can see, like, when we talked about our running back, Cam Scatabo, he wasn't drafted till, like, I think it was 108 or something.
Never heard of him.
Exactly.
Till this year.
But now, like, I've watched some of his college tapes, and, like, this guy, this is what he's been doing. I think he's, like, maybe 2 inches taller than me.
Yeah, he's about 5'10".
Yeah, he's like 5'9", 5'10", and he's like, oh, yeah, well, you might be running dudes over in college. Can you do it in the NFL? And here he is. He's running people over.
Every time they got a hold of him, he pushes for another 2-3 yards.
Yeah. So my point is that even like late picks like that in the draft, talking about the New York Jets here, that there could be a hidden gem out there.
Yeah.
You don't know.
No.
It's just, what is it with the Jets? Like, how do you start that build? And I think it does start with, you need to get a quarterback that, can get out there, can throw it deep. Exciting, can create some momentum, Joe
Benengo, diehard Jet fan, right? Ex-announcer, still announcing. He goes, I'm not going to see another Super Bowl. He goes, I'm 71 years old. He says, I saw one with Joe Namath. He goes, but I was a kid. They have him on every day, every time after the Jet loss. Oh, after Sunday, rather. And he's got this, oh, Jets, Mets, every team I root for. Rangers. By the way, the Rangers won 4-0 against the Sabres.
Okay.
Yeah. They got shut out to Pittsburgh 3-0, and then they scored 4 goals, and Shesterkin was a finesse. 37 shots he stopped. Shut out.
Impressive.
So, that was a good sign. Islanders lost 4-3 to Pittsburgh, and we got Pittsburgh again, I think, tonight. Go figure, right? Pittsburgh with the 38-year-old Crosby, they're 2-0.
It's still early in the season.
Oh,
I mean, honestly, I've kind of fallen off when it comes to hockey.
Your brother won't even watch it, he says. He goes, Rangers are going nowhere. So Mike Sullivan is a damn good coach. 2-time Stanley Cup champ.
Again, I just...
And you know who's the defensive coordinator? Their ex-coach, David Quinn. And they look alike. When you see them, you don't know who the hell is. They look like twins.
I just the rain it's hard to like when you go into watching baseball, right? And baseball bleeds into the hockey season, right? And then you see the Yankees. You pay attention to the Yankees all season. They get to the playoffs. They were in the wild card. And then they get they get just destroyed. And I've noticed through my time watching the Rangers, and it's I'm not trying to say that I'm not a fan. At least with the Yankees, there is something to get excited about.
Judge.
There's Aaron Judge. I love Jazz. I think he's great. He brings
key error in that fourth game.
I know. I heard. It doesn't take away from the fact that he has done.
No, but he's a home run or strikeout though.
He has done a good thing for the Yankees this season. He brings he brings an energy. He brings something. I hope so. I like him.
Now Bellinger went off free agency, so he opted out.
Yeah.
I would love to see him come back. Great defensive player. He had 29 home runs, 95 RBIs. I want him back. And you have for the Mets, Alonso opted out, so he's going to want big money. And I would say I would go for him, but they're going to stick with Ben Rice because he's only 23. 24.
Yeah, no. Alonso, the chances of us getting Alonso, which were slim.
Very slim.
Back in the day,
Or even more.
it's not. It's gone now. It's non-existent. He's
the only thing I could see him. Blue Monkey, hey guys.
What up, Blue? How you doing, brother?
Your team is in our town, huh? Playing the old Jetsaroo this week. You should blow the shit out of them. But every week is different.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't see.
Again, when I looked at the Eagles Giants game, I was like, they're getting destroyed.
I thought so too. I turned the game on. It was 13-10 Giants at the time. Then I was on the phone with you, and then Philly scored 17-10. I said, all right. Giants came right back.
Yeah.
And by the way, Giants scored 21. And Philly never scored again.
Thank you.
Yo, Blue coming in with that tier 1 sub. Yup, they're out of town, but it's easy money. Thank you so much for the 45 months. Oh, my. Yo.
Yeah, they're out of town, but it's easy money. Working today? Oh, boy.
Oh, shit.
It's Saturday.
Hey, I work on Saturdays.
Yeah, I worked every Saturday.
Yeah.
By the time I would be just getting home right now.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah. What time is it?
7:08.
7:08. Okay, yeah.
You'd have another 10-15 minutes. You'd be close.
Yeah, but when I was on the day shift, I was home at 3:30.
Hmm.
Because I started at 6 a.m. But when I was on the other shift, I would be just about getting out now.
Yeah.
Wow. Don't even want to think about it. Ugh.
But yo, Blue, thank you so much. 45 months sub to the chat in a row.
In a row.
Let's go.
That rhymes.
Lots of driving around, says Blue. Gotta go where the money is. Yeah, I hear you, Blue. I hear you, man. Gotta do what you gotta do, brother. Well, yeah. I just, I'm gonna be sitting there on Sundays. Let's see, who do we face on Sunday? Pops, who do we face Sunday? Oh no, not this Sunday, next Sunday.
Denver.
We face the Denver Broncos.
That's tomorrow, and then we got the next week.
Oh, baby. How are our two fit?
And we got Philly again right after that, so we got a tough schedule.
Hey, I believe.
We could win one of those games.
I believe right now in the New York Giants and what they're doing, where they're going. No, not yet, Blue. I happen to be off this week. Looking, though. Still looking. Thank you. Still looking, man. Blue saying, how are our two favorite streamers doing today? Hey.
We're hanging in there.
I am ecstatic. I don't know. What do you mean hanging in there? I am fucking through the roof with the New York Giants right now.
I'm a little pissed off the Yankees got eliminated, but that kind of kills my baseball right now. I mean, I'll watch, but I don't really give a shit who wins. Doesn't matter.
I expected as much. I didn't think I thought the Yankees might have made it a little closer against the Jays.
Got blown out.
But they owned us all season for the most part.
And they proved it again.
Yeah.
We didn't have the pitching when we needed it, and we definitely didn't have consistent hitting. We scored 10 runs in one game.
Hollywood, what's up, bro? Yeah, Jets look good with Dart. Oh! Ah! Go! Good him, our running back Scatterbo.
And the defense.
The defense looks good. Defense is coming around.
They held Philly to 17.
Yeah. Can't be upset by that.
No. Even when they were threatening, pick off. That interception was major. And what's his name? Hurts. Threw it instead of throwing it to the outside, he threw it to the inside and the guy just picked it off. What's the matter?
What's that noise?
I don't hear that.
Excuse me. I hear her squeaking.
Oh, yeah? I just let Babsy in.
Oh, yeah. You let her in. She brought a mouse in with her. That's what I was hearing.
Oh, shit. Let her back out.
Yeah, I'd like to get the dead mouse out, too.
Oh, birthday party. Way to go, Hollywood. By the way, you went 3-3. Pops Wiz. Yes, a real mouse. I just let the cat in from the backyard and he caught a mouse. And I think you got rid of him? I don't know what's going on. He's out there. I think the mouse was dead. Hey, that's what cats do.
Dropped it on the ground, and when I put the thing down, it was gone.
The mouse was alive?
That's what the squeaking was.
Oh, God. Oh, okay. No problem, Blue. No problem. We got a new board up this week. Once he gets back. Cool. Oh, boy. How's the weather out there? It's getting really cold here. Dropped down to 33 degrees the other night. Good sleeping weather.
I'm glad I caught that when I did, because I didn't want that thing running around my house. Yeah, I walk out there. Right in front of the table. Babs is sitting there, and there's the fucking mouse is just lying on its side on the floor. I'm like, what the fuck? And then when I went and picked it up, it gave a little squeak, and I just dropped it down on the lawn right out on the patio out there, and then put the thing down that I picked it up with, and turned back. It was gone.
Okay.
So that was crazy.
Mid-60s today. Yeah, same up here. It's just getting chilly at night. Like I said, good sleep. No AC anymore. Maybe.
Let's see. We got Fitchen saying, I want to say my team tonight at least give a decent game, but it's a rivalry game. Now we wait to see if any new teams decide to win. Yeah.
What's he talking about? What team?
Fitchen, who's your team again? Weather's nice over there. Let's go. Oh, yeah, Pops Picks got away from you last week.
Yeah, I read that. Yeah. Hoppers. It's only week 6. You didn't miss much. 1 week is all right. Come back and go 6-0, you'll be fine.
We're still running the AC during the day. A little too warm last week. I'm keeping that shit in as well.
Now, tomorrow we're supposed to get major rain here. Some kind of nor'easter rainstorm coming. But temperature, it's like sweatshirt time, not, and some people already wearing jackets.
Let's see, Fitchen saying, who do you think my team is, Wiz? Fitchen, my brain is fucking, I got about 5 working brain cells left, dude.
Where's Fifth Gen from? Is he talking about professional team or?
I imagine so, okay. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
I got about 5 functioning brain cells, and most of them are, half the time they're in La La Land, too. I'd forget my name if people didn't tell it to me every day, all right? That's the kind of hardware I'm working with, all right? We're this is AOL 2.0 up here, all right? We're not working with any severe processors or anything like that, Fact that I've made it this far is pretty insane. But the happy couple had a blast and are finally official. Yo, big congratulations. Big shout out to them. Let's go.
Oh, is that they're talking about the Goody?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's go. Big congratulations to them.
What, they got married?
Yeah.
All right.
See, Mismo caught a cold from the chaos of last week. No fun, but worth getting those 2 married off. Let's go. Goody B and Milvin Nil. The happy couple. Hope they have a phenomenal honeymoon and just the best of love and luck and all the best. Well, you could use, Fitchen said you could use 1 brain cell to throw out a guess. You Giants fan, Fitchen? Oh, wait. You said mom. You said good old mom picked the Jets. You're a Jets fan, aren't you?
Ooh.
I feel like it could go that way. Go that way.
In my own neighborhood, and plus some of your friends, I know a lot of Jet fans. Damn.
I know a lot of Giants fans.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying both.
I know a lot of Jets and Giants fans. I know quite a few Bills fans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We'll see how they rebound after that loss.
Let's see. Blue saying, what's the situation for you, Wiz? Job-wise, sticking it out or looking around while working? Looking around, dude. I don't think I'm cut out for this. Don't get me wrong, I'm doing well. But, it's not what I tested the waters. And I mean, right now, they fucked with my hours, and that upset me a bit. So I have to get that handled, taken care of, and that's going to be a little process right there. Love that, but I'm just kind of like I have long-term goals, and right now I'm just trying to find something a little bit more concrete with the schedule. And just again, I'm looking for that spot that I can hang my hat for the rest of my time on this planet. Until I can retire.
Like 8 to 5, 9 to 6 days, 5 to Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
Something.
Just a concrete schedule.
Vacation, pension, possibly.
And it's just I'm in that point. Like Jay Swift we had a really good conversation, and she was telling me, she was like, when you were 18, you locked into a job and you thought that was going to be the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And then as fate would have it, 15 years later, it didn't turn out that way. And while you were over there at 18, everybody else your age was bouncing around job to job. Yeah. And then they found their spot. Now it's your turn to explore your options and just see what works.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Let's see. I'm not a Jets fan, but I like your thinking. So I'm gonna say. So I did say Giants. What about Bills? I feel like. Oh wait, aren't you a Patriots fan? Are you a Patriots fan?
If he is, he's got something look forward to.
Because I see, I'm not a Jets fan. I see how he really emphasized not. So now I'm using that other brain cell. Are you Pats?
They got a good coach, Rabel.
Mm-hmm.
They got a nice young quarterback. And now they're starting, obviously they got, what's his name? I always can't forget his name. The ex-Buffalo receiver.
Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, he had a great game against Buffalo. Almost 150 yards.
See, he says, I've never been a Pats fan, but I like Drake May.
Yeah.
Drake May's giving Pats fans something to get excited about, too. We're over here talking about Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterbo.
Doing the same thing there.
It's right over there as well, over in New England.
Like 3 quarterbacks that I can think of, between Dart, Drake May, Bo Nix, is that his name? They got something to look forward to.
Yeah.
And right now, even the Jacksonville Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence, I know he's been around a couple of years, but man, does he have an arm.
Oh, yeah.
He throws too hard.
There's no doubt about that. He's got a cannon for an arm.
And they finally got some kind of a defense right now. What I saw against KC, not bad.
Well, I figure any defense I pick up right now is going to be better than the Baltimore Ravens, who are basically giving up 30-something points a game.
Took Jacksonville, right?
Yeah.
Good move. I'm surprised nobody picked them up because they look good.
I think a lot of other teams in our league right now are set with their defenses and are not going to really play around too much until a bye week comes around.
Well, I think you picked the right one.
For now. Like I said, I'm getting negative points from Baltimore's defense every week.
Yeah.
And you get down to the wire and, you're losing by 2 points and you need your defense to come through to kind of put you over the hump. Baltimore's not that team right now. This is the worst I've seen them in a long time.
I know. A couple of years ago, they were the best.
Yeah.
And still couldn't win.
Yeah.
The big game.
Let's see. 5th Jan. What about the... Okay. I said the Giants. You didn't answer me on that. What about the Bills? You a Bills fan?
Oh, he's keeping you a guessing game here?
Yeah.
Give me your initials.
He's keeping me on the ropes over here. Hey.
Just tell us.
He's putting my last brain cell to the test.
Mm-hmm.
I respect it. Right now, like I said, my level of excitement for the Giants right now is through the roof. I'm just gonna keep bringing them up all fucking night. Mm-hmm. It's just looking at some of these plays that they're pulling off.
Well, he makes everything exciting because they don't know where to go now. Because if he fakes the Scatterboo, he runs.
Yeah.
Everybody's pulling that way where Scatterboo's going, and he's going that way.
And I want to say, I feel like he's got a much better arm than Daniel Jones.
And Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson was a floater. This guy's throwing darts. Excuse the pun.
He's throwing missiles at people.
Which is good. And he's making the wide receivers pretty good. You have no Slayton, who can, by the way, catch the damn ball. So he's got a hamstring issue, so he's going to be out. So maybe these guys on the bench, Hyatt, who they thought was going to be, I thought was going to be a superstar, did nothing. Now he's starting to get receptions.
Hey.
Yeah, he's the only guy left. Everybody else is hurt.
Yeah. See, not Giants, but I like seeing them play well.
All right, we give up.
I give up. My last brain cell he just went on his lunch break, dude. Bob, say that again about Wilson, please.
He floats the ball. This kid is throwing, like lasers. I remember in his day, Russell Wilson was very accurate, when he was with Seattle. But, what is he, 36 now?
Something like that, yeah, 36,
Maybe
37.
37, yeah.
Fitchen says, I'll just say it's an AFC team.
We'll leave it alone.
We'll name the AFC teams.
There's so many. Buffalo, Miami, the Jets, New England, Chargers, the Bengals.
I have a feeling Fitchen's going to say it's one of those.
Yeah, Cleveland, Steelers.
Shit.
Yeah,
AFC, yeah.
Titans.
Very
right?
vague over here.
Yeah, I think the Titans are down there. I think Jaguars are AFC.
Blue coming in with that. Oh, my God! Dodd is really good compared to Wilson. Yet Wilson moved a lot more in his first 6-7 years at Seattle.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah, he was amazing. But, the time has come. It happens to everybody. The one guy that was still throwing major darts was Tom Brady. Even at 40 and something. He was still throwing good.
Let's see. Fitchen says, okay, I'll be nice. And say AFC North.
That doesn't give me anything. I have to. What do I think about KC? I think they're still competitors, but I don't think they're anywhere near what they've been, in the past 5-6 years. I think they're going to struggle. You saw that against Jacksonville. And they got a tough team, the Lions, this week, so who can score? So they lose, they're 2-4. They're a team that's going to beat up on the bad teams eventually.
All right, we got Steelers, Bengals, Ravens, and Browns. That could potentially be one of these teams. Could be Fitchen's team.
Okay.
Steelers. Let's go Steelers. I'm going Steelers. All right, Fitchen? I'm going Steelers.
Yeah, I think, Blue, that KC's, like I said, nowhere near. They're still good. They got Patrick Mahomes. And what's his name? Tight end. So. But he's up there in age. He just turned 36 or something like that. So. Not knocking their age, but in football, 36 is getting old. What are you doing?
Don't mind me.
Okay.
I'm just looking at something.
Let's judge out.
I know. You keep talking. Don't worry about what I'm doing over here.
We were watching a sports show, and the Bills are the team that could blow the AFC title from the Broncos, which we love because we think KC has come down quite a bit this season. I believe it. This might be your year to get to the Super Bowl. Get KC and the Ravens out of the way. Who knows? Ravens are really struggling without Lamar Jackson. God only knows when he's coming back. By the time he comes back, they might be 1-5, 1-6. Season's over.
Fitchen is not a Steelers fan. All right, Bengals. I'm going to go down till I get one of these. It's a process of elimination now. Yeah, KC's not the story anymore. KC, the Kansas City Chiefs, they had their time in the sun. Now we're looking at. Thank you.
You want one of these? Wintergreen?
Sure.
Really good.
You just keep going out there and bringing stuff in.
I know.
But they had their time in the sun. The Kansas City Chiefs' time of being on top of the mountain's over.
I would still think he's going to be there one more time in the Super Bowl, if not more than once.
Not this season.
No.
Not this
Because
season.
he
Probably
needs-
not next season.
He needs a lot of help.
He needs. Yeah, he lost a lot.
He doesn't have the plays that he had 4 or 5 years ago. So
See, not the Bengals.
Raiders.
Ravens.
They're
not AFC North.
Well, if you're in trouble.
Do we have he's either a Ravens fan or a Browns fan.
Well, in trouble for both. Because if you're a Browns fan, they're going nowhere. In my opinion.
If you tell me it's not the Ravens or the Browns, Fitzgen, I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm. I got my last brain cell working overtime right now, bro.
Oh yeah, I hear you, Blue. Yeah, if you guys can score with this kid, and keep the other teams from scoring, that's the recipe for a win.
Oh yeah, keeping the Broncos defense strong.
They were strong. They beat Philly. They only gave up like what? They were losing 17-3 in that game and won.
No, they are a team to be to reckon with because they don't just roll over and.
Are they ready for like Super Bowl? I don't know.
I don't think they're far off if they're not ready now.
I think there's still a couple of teams in front of them. They're gonna give them a hard time. But right now they're in first, right? Blue, are they in first? Because Kansas City's not. They're 2-3.
Now, Fitzgerald, I don't think you're lying about the division you root for. I'm just throwing out like we only got 2 more teams to play with. You're either a Ravens fan or a Browns fan. I'm gonna have to start creating like a chart. Just start typing this stuff in. Like, okay. It's one of the things is like, when you only do the streams like, once, twice a week, like if I was more consistent with it, because now, especially now that we're not doing a show on Tuesdays and the gaming live streams on Thursdays and stuff, and now the times are spread out a little bit differently, and then, being out on the road and driving around nonstop, trying to figure out what the fuck's going on there.
I think Buffalo's right in the mix there. Before the season, I would have said Kansas City and Ravens, but I don't know about that anymore. Looks like your team could be in there. Buffalo definitely. Who knows?
I'm gonna say Fitzgen is a Browns fan. That's my guess. You're a Browns fan. You said flip a coin. Ready for this? Browns fan.
As far as the NFC, I don't know anymore. You would think Philly would be right up there, but who knows?
See, what teams do you think look like contenders for the Super Bowl this year?
I gotta say the Bills. My opinion, anyway.
Browns is correct. Okay. I only guessed half the teams in the NFL, but we got there.
Boy, you in trouble.
Yeah.
Who else? NFC, who do you think? I still think Philly's going to be around. They're too good a team right now. I haven't counted out Washington yet. Got a young quarterback. But with McLaurin in that there as the receiver, anything could happen. Green Bay.
I was going to say, in all the teams in the NFL that I see that could be potential Super Bowl, and I'm not just I'm just throwing this out there in a random order here. Like, I'm not going through divisions and stuff like that, but the teams that I think could potentially get to the Super Bowl, I think the Detroit Lions could make a push to get there. Mm-hmm. I think, I think the Buffalo Bills are always a top contender for a Super Bowl spot. I thought that Baltimore would be in the mix this year. I don't see them getting anywhere near.
Without him and that quarterback, I don't see them pulling off like 8 straight wins.
I don't see it either. So, like, if you preseason, I would have said Baltimore would be in the mix, but they're, excuse me.
No, they're toast right now. Without him there.
I do agree with you with Washington Commanders. I could see them being a threat, a wild card at, making their way surprising. Yeah. They could be a team to upset.
Yeah.
I would say that. Who else am I thinking of right now?
No, Green Bay.
I said Green Bay already. I think
Green Bay and Detroit in the same division. They could make noise.
I think
Minnesota, I think, is toast. Chicago toast. 49ers, I don't know. They have a light schedule, but if they face any good teams, they're going down.
I do see, like, it's a coin flip, but I could also see, like the Eagles, I thought would take the division.
And they might still. But now I really do believe that there's a possibility. Like, I feel like this division's up for grabs. I'm not saying that the Giants are going to be there for it. Like, the Giants might do some wild shit this season. Don't count the Cowboys out either.
That's where I was going with this. I could see the Cowboys, putting on a very strong regular season. It's been a minute since they've been to the Super Bowl. You kind of start getting to that point where Dak Prescott still looks good out there.
He does.
He still looks good out there, and as long as you got Dak at the helm of the Cowboys, there a lot of wild things can happen.
Their defense is suspect. That's why I don't count them.
That's their weak point right there. That's why I said, I think that they could have a really good regular season. I think that they can make that push to get into the playoffs. And barring what teams we're looking at and what kind of momentum they go into at the end of the regular season, you might see the Cowboys just kind of coming in there and just also being one that just kind of surprises a lot of people. When I know, I know a couple of Cowboys fans, and they don't have a lot of faith in this team right now. A lot of people are, disappointed with Jerry Jones being the owner.
Back it in.
And they don't think that he is really fucking, again, the letting Micah Parsons just disappear like that. And the way that whole thing went down is it's kind of ridiculous. But I do see, as long as you got, again, when you sat there and you looked at the Cowboys-Packers game, and for that game to end in a tie, to think that I saw that game happening very differently, and I thought Green Bay was going to win by 2 scores. And Micah Parsons, I thought was going to sit there and remind the Cowboys on how special of a player he is. But there you go. You watch Dallas Cowboys stay in a fight against a very difficult team to beat. And when you're putting up 40 against the Green Bay Packers,
where was the defense this year?
It's pretty fucking wild.
Everywhere you see 40s, 40 points.
37, 34, you're seeing these games go 30 plus point games. It's pretty insane. Yeah. And where is the defense right now? Where are the defense on a lot of teams? What's going on? Yeah. We're going into the 6th week of football here, and in the first couple of weeks, right? You would expect this. But now we're going in. You think that, a lot of these players would be a little bit more dialed in and be, ready.
Going into mid-October already, and it doesn't seem... And there's a lot of injuries. You got to think about it. C.D. Lamb is out for the Cowboys. Mm-hmm. Who'd I say? Mike Evans, Godwin.
Malik Neighbors.
Purdy is out.
You say Hill? Tyreek Hill?
He's done.
Yeah. We're looking at a lot of major injuries already. 6 weeks into football.
Some major players, major stars.
Big time players. Fucking killed me because I got Baker Mayfield on my team and I got Mike Evans. And Mike Evans taking that in,
Again, he's getting up there in age too.
He'll be back. I know he'll be back. But that was amazing.
They're on a roll right now, right?
Yeah, that was
they're 4-1.
It was a massive hit for my fantasy team right there. This is a big playmaker.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know? Let's see. Fitzgen saying Philly won't make the Super Bowl, and if they do, they'll lose most likely. I watched the video about Super Bowl halftimes from 1989 to 2023, an older video, and man, did the 90s really hate the halftime show. Yeah, I could see Philly. See, the thing is like, I don't know, because I didn't consider the New Orleans Saints to have, a defense like that, and like you expect a rookie quarterback to make mistakes like Jackson Dart did against the Saints, but then to come in against the Eagles and just like play just outright incredible football for 4 quarters straight.
Yeah, didn't make mistakes.
It was...
I don't think there was one turnover in that game for the Giants.
So that's like where like that makes you kind of suspect like, Philly's defense right there. Like, is the Giants offense really that strong? Because, again, we're only talking, like, it was last year. It was last season that the Philadelphia Eagles, not to sound like a broken record, but to do what they did against the Kansas City Chiefs, only blitzing twice in the Super Bowl and holding the Chiefs, collapsing that pocket against Patrick Mahomes with only 4 guys, like, that's something that is insane to pull off.
They did that the whole year, though. They were good.
So to see, right now, to see this game, was it, again, like you said, it's been a decade since the Giants have won a primetime Thursday night football game. It's been a we're talking 10 seasons, Chad. It's been 10 seasons since the Giants pulled off one like that. So is it, did Philly have a bad night? Did we have a good scheme?
I think they had a good scheme. I think they watched what Denver did to them the week before. And like I said, they're making mistakes. And a lot of penalties against them for pass interference, which helped the Giants. Mm-hmm. Especially in the end zone, goes to the 1-yard line. I
could see Philly, like now, the really, really insane part of our division right now is you're looking at, I don't want to hype the Giants up too much. I'm still riding off that adrenaline rush, that high from Thursday.
Yeah.
But when you look at, again, you brought up Washington. They're not a team to overlook. You bring up the Cowboys. Again, when you got a guy like Dak Prescott over there, and when they put it together, yeah, they might give up a lot of points, but they could also put a lot of points on the board as well, offensively.
They can average 30 points a game. They score 37 against the Jets. They scored 40 in a tie.
And then they scored 40 against us. They beat us, 40-37.
Yeah.
So you're talking, again, 3 games that the Cowboys played that they put over 30 points on the board. Yeah.
Is giving up too many points is their problem.
That's the big issue there. But then you're looking at, again, the Philadelphia Eagles. Are they really falling from the top of the mountain? I don't think so.
We'll find out in the next 2 weeks.
I'd say, but come like Thanksgiving, then we're really gonna get to look at the Eagles and kind of get an idea of, okay, like what's going on with this team, because I really still think that it's the Eagles, the Cowboys, and the Commanders that, they're off to the races to take this division.
I think all 3 teams have a shot at first place or the wild card.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more.
Down the road, so
couldn't agree with you more, and And now again, though, just not to count the Giants out of anything, but they got to be looking at the Giants. The Giants could be an upset for one of these teams, because you got to remember they're going to be facing each other twice, and for the Giants to beat the Eagles Thursday night, come down the line, and then who knows what the Giants look like at the end of the regular season. I think we faced the Eagles the last game of the regular season. No.
They face them again after this week.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry. So
they got Dallas and Washington at home though.
Mm-hmm.
They already faced them on the road, so they're back at MetLife.
So it's like the Giants could be an upset, especially like when it comes to like a divisional tie kind of deal. That could be a spoiler.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting to see like how that's one of the things I love about football right now is there's a lot of shockers out there. Like again, looking at this season, coming into this season, would you sit there and go, oh, yeah, Baltimore. Yeah, no, they're going to be fine.
I picked them to be right there again.
Yeah.
And they're 1 of 4, possibly 1 of 5 after this week.
Yeah. It's, not things that you'd expect to see.
Kansas City loses 2 and 4. They got a tough schedule too.
Yeah.
They got Detroit coming up. We'll see what happens. How about we post the Pops picks?
Pops picks? You guys ready for Pops picks? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. You gotta give me something in chat. Come on, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. I mean, you guys know I'm gonna post it anyways.
What time is it?
We're about an hour and a half into the show. I'd say it's time.
Gotta let everybody know, especially Blue.
Everybody. Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
All right, let's get this transition going over. Here we go. Here we go. There it is, the hype for Pops Picks. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, Blue, and we have your team on the board.
True. This is true. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, as you can see this week, don't mind Pop's name being up there. He's not going with the Seahawks. We like to just keep a name up there so this way we could, duplicate. Yeah, you guys get it. But this week, you notice we added the times of the games as well. So this week, we got the Seattle Seahawks versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's a Sunday game at 1 p.m. Cincinnati Bengals versus the Green Bay Packers. It's a Sunday game. It's 4:25 p.m. Remember, this is all Eastern time. So just do the math. Depending upon where you live and, where you live. We got San Francisco 49ers against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's a Sunday game, 4:25 p.m. Detroit Lions versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Sunday, that's an 8:20 game. That's prime. That's prime time football right there.
I'll be watching that.
We got Chicago Bears versus the Washington Commanders. That's a Monday night game.
How that wound up last year, remember?
Yeah.
The Bears were winning, and he threw a Hail Mary with no time.
Yeah.
And he won.
Yeah. And that's going to be Monday night, 8:15. And, of course, we got the Denver Broncos versus the Jets. Sunday, 9:30 a.m. over there in London.
Yeah. Make your picks. I'll start mine.
So you guys all know how this works. You can see what time the games start. You can see what days the game starts. You don't have to make your picks now. You can make them this evening. We'll be posting this in the Discord, but just make sure that if you want to participate in Pop's Picks, that you get it in before the game starts. We're talking about before kickoff.
Especially the Denver game, because that's in London. It starts at 9:30 in New York time.
Yeah. So if you're gonna be picking either the Denver Broncos or the New York Jets, I would get those picks in ASAP. Fitchen says, mark me for Denver already. I got you, brother.
I think Blue also.
Oh, we can't. You can't speak for Blue.
Right there, it says.
I'll be on first Broncos to win. Okay. Let's get Blue on here. Oops.
Put me into.
You're going Broncos as well?
I can't see the Jets beating them.
Okay, hold on. We got Blue. Make some room here. Now let's get, hold on. We had Fifth Gen picked. Excuse me. And let's get Pops up here. There we go. All right, for the Denver Broncos, let's go. You know what? Let's see.
Go ahead, I know you're going to pick them.
Let's see. I'm going to go with the Jets.
Ooh.
I got this funny, you know when your gut talks to you, it says, hey.
Loser.
Fuck was that?
0-5 team against a tough team like the Broncos. I can't see them win.
You see him losing 6 in a row?
Easy. I got to see them keep losing too. And they got a fairly easy schedule after this.
I'm getting that feeling right there that, like, you know, when we're looking at the New York Jets, this is a London game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really consider, like, I know the Jets are considered the home team, but, you know.
By the time I wake up tomorrow, Denver, 38. The Jets, 10.
Okay. Listen, I could be wrong. I go against the grain sometimes, all right? But I'm picking the New York Jets here. My reasoning behind this is, you know, I feel like Denver's got a longer way to travel to London than the Jets do. I think they'll be a little, you know, well, I still think that...
they both have a long way to travel.
I know. It's just, are you telling me that, you know, Denver's closer to London than the Jets are?
No.
I just thinking that I'm seeing an upset here. We've seen wilder things happen.
Ooh.
Hey, you can listen. I don't pick. Listen, and Blue. I'm sure Blue understands. I'm not gonna pick Denver just because Blue and Mismo and them are a fan.
I'm picking them because I think they're a way better team.
I think they are a great team. I see an upset happening somewhere. I didn't think that the Giants were gonna beat the Philadelphia Eagles. You didn't either. And they
17
to win like that. So, like, you know, in football, a lot of crazy things can happen.
Any given Sunday, we always say it.
Any given Sunday. And I think that this could be one right here. This could be something that's, I see an upset. Okay. I see a potential upset happening.
All right, let's go.
All right, Pops, who you want to go with? Seattle?
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
Too much defense.
Okay, next up we got Cincinnati and Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Okay, San Francisco and Tampa Bay.
That's going to be a tough one. I got a funny feeling that Frisco's going to beat them. Too many injuries on Tampa Bay.
Okay. Detroit and Kansas City.
I got to go with the Lions. Too much offense.
Chicago versus Washington.
Washington. And that's it.
All right, let's see. For me, I'm going to go, let's see, Seattle versus Jacksonville. I do like, and I just picked up Jacksonville's defense. It'd be weird not to go with them. I have a lot of faith in them against Seattle.
I think it's going to be a high-scoring game.
When it comes to Cincinnati and Green Bay, this one I feel is kind of a lock almost.
Well, without Burrow in there, they're going nowhere.
I'm surprised you put this one on the board. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw a lot of people go Green Bay on this game, just without Joe Burrow in there.
Yeah.
San Francisco and Tampa Bay. I got to go with, you know what? I'm still going with Baker Mayfield. Detroit and Kansas City. I think you guys all know I'm going Detroit all day. And Chicago. I'm taking Chicago over Washington.
Ooh.
You know, there's something about Chicago that, like, they find a way to lose games, but there's got to be that one moment where that fourth quarter, 2 minutes to go on the clock, goes in their favor.
Mm.
So I'm taking a little gamble here, all right, ladies and gentlemen? I'm taking a little gamble here, but I'm going to go, like I said, I'm going Jacksonville, Green Bay, Tampa Bay, Detroit, Chicago, and the Jets. I'm sure I'm going to sit there, like, whenever I wake up tomorrow, and fucking check the score on the Jets game when I go.
Never know.
How much did I have to drink Saturday night?
They lost Allen for the year, so they got Breece Hall, and that's it.
But yeah, this is what we got going here.
They make too many mistakes, the Jets.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, they're not disciplined. Too many penalties. They don't create turnovers on the defense. So Bo Nix could be flying high, throwing that ball around tomorrow morning. You know, our time.
That's true. That's true. That could happen. Hold on a second. Well, I'm just going to move to this screen real quick. We're going to get Pops picks in the Discord as well, week 6.
Got to get them in tonight, most of them, because it's Saturday.
This is week 6, right?
Yep.
Yeah, this is week 6.
Can't believe it. You mentioned Thanksgiving. Before you know it, we'll be watching the game on Thanksgiving.
True.
I think the Jets are playing on Thanksgiving this year. They're facing the Cowboys. No, they already faced the Cowboys.
Oh, shit, I didn't download this yet. All right, here we go. All right, it is in Discord now. And if you guys want me to bring Pops Picks back up, just let me know. We can definitely switch back over there. But, yeah, there was a couple of games I thought you were going to go with this week that you didn't choose.
Oh, because of the injuries.
Well, there was so here's a couple.
I was going to pick the Ravens, but without Lamar Jackson,
I didn't think you were going to go with the Ravens. I just
well,
thought...
I figured they could still win.
I thought, if we're looking back at this... right now... Okay, here. Let's switch screens.
Mm.
So... I thought there was a chance you were going to put the Chargers and the Dolphins on there.
Dolphins are so... Chargers have lost 2 in a row, so I got to figure they're going to be easy pick.
But I thought, I thought Chargers and Dolphins. I thought there was a good possibility that you might put the Patriots and the Saints up there.
Yeah. I don't know what the Saints got. I figured everybody would have went with New England. I know I would have.
I thought that there was a shot that you would put Titans and Raiders up there.
Both teams got nothing.
That's why I thought you'd put them up there.
And the Titans won last week.
Because that
Panthers
would be...
won.
Yeah. There are some teams that have won that have really surprised. And
next week, I want to see what everybody does this week. I might start putting, like I said, the Titans, the Panthers up there.
Yeah, depending upon... Because, I look at it and, Pops, I always know that you're looking towards the games that might mean something or that they have great rivalries or things like that. But, these were ones,
you could disagree with me. You could pick, instead of me picking, you pick them.
It's not called Wiz's Picks. It's called Pops Picks.
Right.
And again, we could see, we looked at the book and, I'm not saying that I'm right. I'm not, or anything like that with what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When I look over here, right, I see... And it's not that they're bad matchups, but with Joe Burrow being out and Green Bay with Jordan Love, you were just talking about injuries.
But
I think we're going to see Green Bay heavily favored. I think, other than me, I think we're going to see Denver heavily favored over the Jets.
They're 7-point favorites.
Yeah. And then, other than that, Seattle, Jacksonville, that's a tough game.
Yes,
to choose. That's a tough game to pick.
Seattle scored 35 against Tampa and lost. So I don't see that, them having much of a defense where I think Jacksonville has a much better defense.
Yeah. I think San Francisco and Tampa Bay, both with that could be I could see that being kind of evenly picked. I think Detroit is going to be a heavy favorite over Kansas City. Chicago and Washington, I do think is a tough one, especially for Monday Night Football, because Chicago will sit there they've had their losses. They've had their losses in the past, but we've seen them lose games, and they've been in the mix in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So that's why, I do think the Bears could surprise you. But yeah, no, I think the only two games I'm a little surprised about is compared to some of the games that I put out there. I think Cincinnati versus Green Bay and Denver versus the Jets are I'm not saying that they're bad choices. I don't want it to come across that way. I think they're interesting ones. Again, when we had Patriots and the Saints. Like you just said, the Panthers one, Cowboys and Panthers. That's I think I'm taking the Cowboys that game. But Titans and Raiders.
The Raiders, I don't know what the hell they're doing.
I don't know what they're doing either. It's kind of interesting.
Hollywood's got his picks.
Hollywood. All right, bro. Let's go. Hold on a second, Pops. All right. Where's Hollywood going?
He's going Jags.
Okay.
Packers.
Okay.
49ers.
Okay.
Chiefs.
Ooh. Okay.
Washington.
All right.
And Denver.
Okay. Let me just fix some of these up here.
Yeah, the Chiefs, that's going to be a tough. Chiefs at home. They're usually pretty good at home, but I think the Lions can score too many points against their defense.
All right, let's go. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, I think this is going to be one of those football seasons that we just see a lot of like a lot of these teams that dominated the regular season. I don't see it happening again this season. I think this is going to be a season. We've seen it already just this past Thursday. I think we're going to see a lot of different kind of upsets this season. Let's see. All right, Team Blue put us down for Jackson, Green Bay, Tampa Bay. All right. Let's see. What do we got? We got Jacksonville. Green Bay, Tampa Bay, Washington, Denver, I would love to think that the Lions are going to whoop on KC, but unfortunately I have a sneaky suspicion that KC is going to sneak by with a 2-point conversion or extra field goal to win. So they're going to go with KC. Okay.
Who's picking?
Blue. Team Blue. Okay.
All right.
Very interesting pick so far.
Yeah. Anybody care who's going to win tonight? Milwaukee or the Chicago Cubs?
I'm going Chicago Cubs.
Really? Yeah.
I'm biased.
I wouldn't be surprised because Milwaukee chokes. But they're really good at home.
You know, Jay Swift likes the Cubs.
Oh, I know that, yeah.
So I'm rooting for the Cubs.
Yeah, see what happens. Pitching, all about pitching. I felt bad last night. Scooble pitched great. He struck out 13. And they took him out. You know, the game went 15 innings. Detroit had their chances.
This is a long time. 15 innings.
Bases loaded, and he couldn't score. The guy hits a broken bat to the third baseman, and he throws the guy out the plate easily. Good. I don't think they have a chance against Toronto. I really don't. There's so much firepower on that team. It's not just a couple of guys that hits. Everybody in that team hits.
Oh yeah, no, definitely the score reflected in a Yankees series against Toronto.
Yeah. You know, in that one inning after Chaz made the error, it should have been a double play. Inning over. He gets the next two guys out. The guy, I don't know, shortstop hits a fucking bullet over the center field. 4-2. 4-1, rather. Game over. Oh, by the way, the Yankees could score. The only guy that hit in this whole series, Aaron Judge.
I know. The one guy that, like, you know, normally in the playoffs...
Had 13 hits total.
I know. Normally in the playoffs, you know, he's the one guy that's just, like, you're really expecting him to, you know, to do something. And, like, he's had his shortcomings in the playoffs. And this is the one playoffs that, like, he just...
It was great.
It was phenomenal.
I'm going to give you a rundown on the Yankees in this playoffs, especially.
Other side. There you go. Right side.
Third base, they got nothing. No offense. You know, between McMahon and whoever. He hit a home run, that was it. Volpe, nothing. Struck out 10 times.
I heard he went like 1 in 15 or some shit like that.
Terrible. Chaz, other than a home run, nothing. First base, really? Ben Rice got that one home run, nothing. Wells, nothing. Grisham, disaster. Couldn't hit lefties. Guy hit 34 home runs, struck out every time. The only guys that got production was Bellinger and Judge, in my opinion. Everybody else sucked. Couldn't hit.
See, I would say I'm going to record my trivia question when I get home. I got to make a stop first. All right, Hollywood, let's go. Let's go.
If we're still here.
We got Impeccable waving. Hello, what's up, Impeccable? How you doing? It's good to see you.
Action waves. Hello.
Waves hello.
Ah, okay.
Hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend. It was good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you all and the little one are doing fantastic.
You got a holiday Monday, right? School, everybody's off. Columbus Day.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Going back to it, like, yeah, the Yankees just...
Couldn't hit?
It's funny because remember in the beginning of the season, everybody was like, oh, with the torpedo bats? And it made a big deal about that.
Well, that stopped right after that series against...
Go
figure.
I even called it. I said they're going to settle down.
They swept Milwaukee, right? They scored, 37 runs in that series? Milwaukee winds up with the best record in baseball. Go figure, right? No, like I said, pitching sucked, Hilo sucked, and the whole bullpen sucked that day. Max Fried comes in, he lays an egg, he's terrible.
Yeah.
All right, Rodin comes back, right? Home. He's done by the second or third inning, but we win that game because we finally hit. Game 4, the kid pitches, he pitches great. He's into the 7th inning. Except for that damn error, it's a 2-1 game. And he probably comes out to pitch again. But
not the case.
No, defense, whatever.
Let's see. Impeccable says, it's been a long day. My allergies started flaring up, and I accidentally took Benadryl instead of Zyrtec because both are in one pill thing. Why I did that months ago, I don't know. and I took them in the dark, forgetting I had mixed them together months ago.
That's
And
bad.
I've been home alone with the baby, all loopy brained on Benadryl, and mad at myself and trying to stay busy so I don't fall asleep.
Oh, God.
Turn the air conditioner on.
Benadryl will put you to sleep. That's what's in sleeping pills, by the way. Benadryl.
Ice cold water. Ice cold water. Throw some ice cold water in your face. Put what's it called? Put like an ice pack on the back of your neck. You know, stimulate your the stuff. Well, yeah, like the neurons and shit up there.
No, I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Yeah, you know.
It's a doctor.
Yeah, little things like that. Little things like that. Shit, fucking get some coffee. It's okay now. She's napping, and it's mostly worn off now.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Okay, that's
Start
good. That's
drinking.
good. That's good. But man, all day was rough. And you fought through it. You persevered.
Yeah, well.
You didn't go quietly. You didn't go down without a fight. You won. You sat there impeccable. You said, Benadryl ain't got nothing on me.
Works on me.
Yeah.
I've been taking like a sleep aid almost every night. Especially with not, no smoking. So.
You've been sleeping like a baby.
Pretty good. I won't say that. There
Well,
were
you
nights-
said you've been sleeping like pretty
Yeah,
insane.
yeah, but not every day.
See, I repotted plants and put our spooky season gnomes up. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I started buying Halloween candy today, by the way.
I started buying Halloween candy. I also started dipping into the Halloween candy.
Oh, that's
and
not
that's
good.
Well, the peanut butter cups, you know, the ones that are shaped like ghosts and pumpkins.
Hey, I don't touch
They're
them.
they're tough. It's hard to like stay away from them.
I got 4 bags already. I'll probably wind up with another, I'll say close to 10.
I don't even know if I'm going to be working on Halloween or not. I might not even be home for it.
It's a Friday.
I know what day it is, but they'll schedule me for Friday sometimes.
Oh, well, then you'll miss it.
I know. Sucks.
Like I said.
Not thrilled about it. I love Halloween.
Jesus.
Don't like the fun. I don't know. There's a logical reason for it. I want the regular circular peanut butter cup. Oh, but see, for me, there's something about that chocolate to peanut butter ratio. And the peanut butter, like especially in Christmas time, you get the trees, the Christmas trees. Oh man, I'll eat fucking. It's by the time I get to the third one, I'm like, I should stop now.
I don't eat that much of it anymore because of my sugar, but yeah, I've been doing good.
How's the blood sugar?
Yeah. That's weird though. One night I did it was like 324 and I couldn't figure it out.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And I did it like a half hour later, it was under 200.
Still doing the insulin, right?
Every night.
You been drinking soda?
Just a Coke Zero.
You been eating regular bread?
No.
You been going to the deli?
Whole wheat. That's it.
You get whole wheat from the deli?
Whole wheat.
Okay.
Haven't had a sub in over 3 months.
I'm interrogating you right now. I'm trying to figure out why your blood sugar spiked.
The only thing I could say, I had a couple of pieces of cake.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's all sugar.
Yeah. I know. So I had a couple of ring dings.
And then now there's ring dings on top of it. What else have we
That's
had?
cake. Ring dings.
You had the ring dings.
Yeah. Ring ding. Ring
It's
ding.
all sugar.
I know. And I probably measured at the wrong time. So, but other than that, it's been good.
Okay. Let's
Normally it
chill
goes
with
right
it.
down. And like I won't measure it tonight because the beer has sugar.
Yeah, it's carbs. It turns to sugar.
A little bit high tonight, so I'll wait till tomorrow.
You know, you drink plenty of water.
Always.
You know.
I got 2 bottles of water right next to my stand.
Yeah. Let's see. Becca says, you want to know what candy would get me in a creeper van? Crunch bars and the purple bags of Skittles. Done. Kidnapped by. Oh, Jesus.
I love Skittles too, but with my teeth, I don't chew them that good anymore. So I can't even chew gum anymore. I haven't had a piece of gum in about I don't know how many years.
You know what I found? That's they're actually quite dangerous. I didn't even know they existed.
Yeah.
Let me get them.
Crunch bars.
You wouldn't like these.
Good.
But these hit me like, and I was suspect about these too, chat. Nerds makes candy corn. Look at these little candy corns. They're nerds. I hate candy corn.
They have them in Halloween all the time, right? The orange ones.
Yeah, candy corn is like one of like the that's. I can't stand candy corn. But these are nerds. Nerds candy corns.
So what about it?
They're good.
Oh, okay.
I like them.
I like them. I like it.
These are dangerous. I have to hide them too because I know Lucy likes them.
Ooh, Lucia. Baby.
If I leave these out on like the counter,
Forget it.
like that's the funny thing is like candy, you'll bring like the pup out of this dog again. Certain kind like jelly beans, Skittles, these, watch out.
Look at her.
Oh, she's out cold. She's sleeping like a baby. But yeah, I didn't know nerds made candy corn.
Yeah, Mindy still hasn't gone to bed yet. God. I don't know what I'm hoping with the cold weather comes that she'll eventually go on it. But
She's got her spots, I mean, Lucy now goes between beds. I have this one in here because the other one's too big to fit in here, so we keep that one out in the living room and then bring this is her live stream bed.
now at night I don't use the AC anymore. In the last few days, she goes downstairs, sleeps on the couch.
Because now you got to think about too the kind of dog you have. She's got a little husky in her. She's got thick fur. This is her kind of weather. She don't need the AC anymore. This is her kind of weather. She's gonna be comfortable no matter where she sleeps in the house now because it's not fucking 110 degrees outside.
In the summertime, after she knocked on the door to let me out of the AC room, she'd go underneath the pool table. Basement, it's cool.
Yeah. She likes the cold weather. That's the husky.
Oh, you had one left.
That's the last one.
That's okay.
I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
I'll let them idiot.
Alert them! Let them know that Wiz has to pee. Wiz is gonna take a win.
Hey Google, what's the score in the Rangers hockey game?
Currently, the Rangers are leading the Penguins 2-1 in the second period.
Hey Google, what's the score in the Islanders game?
Currently, the Islanders are trailing the Capitals 2-0 in the second period.
Hey Google, what's the score in the Devils game?
Currently, the Devils are leading the Lightning 3-0 in the second period.
Ooh. Wow. Yeah, it's hockey starting. I'm a big hockey guy. I don't know.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
What happened?
They lost the 2 out of those 3 though. Kansas City, they couldn't score. They scored 9 points. Dallas, they scored 37 and lost.
Giants are looking pretty good. If they can stay healthy, I think they got a good shot at all the major hitters out there. Kansas City and Eagles, no defense, including Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would, you imagine, like, so we face all our division rivals twice. Now we lost to the Cowboys
And Washington.
and Washington.
Beat Philly.
We just beat Philly.
They got Philly again.
We got Philly. Imagine we beat Philly twice.
I can't remember.
Could you
this time.
imagine we beat Philly twice in one season?
You know what I'm saying? Beat the Commanders and the Cowboys when they come here.
This is what see. I think you get where I'm coming. Where I'm going to right now because we lost to Washington and we lost to the we lost to the Cowboys. We didn't have Jackson Dart out there.
The Commanders game they couldn't score, and that was with Russell Wilson. He puts up 458 yards against Dallas, and we have no defense. You know.
See, don't say it. Don't say it just because we're thinking it. Don't say it. I can say it all I want. I'm not the kiss of death over here.
Lou, I just want them to have a competitive year. Like I said, if they could get 7-8 wins, that's a good sign for next year.
But could you imagine? Could you imagine that they go 4-2 in the division?
Possible.
4-2 in the division, and let's say Philly, Washington, and Dallas have a complete collapse.
Yeah.
And it comes down to who's got the divisional record? And it's the New York Giants.
We'll go way ahead of ourselves. We had one big win on Thursday. Let's see what they do next Sunday against the.
I didn't say it, Blue. I just said imagine. Imagine. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I just imagine. There's a difference.
Blue, are they in Denver, the Giants, next weekend? Or Denver's here? I have no idea who's the home team next week. I got a funny feeling they're going to Denver. Because they just had the home game against Philly.
Oh my God, they're going to have an oxygen mask for fucking Cam Scatterbo.
Well rested. 10 days.
I know, but the air up there,
yeah, well,
different story.
Get used to it. You have no choice. You're there.
It's like I said, you got to get the oxygen mask.
Works for both teams, you know. Sometimes the home team is not used to that kind of air either. We'll see.
You imagine, though. You imagine right now, because look, the Giants are just taking this energy and they're fucking rolling with it. Even though we lost against the Raiders, they were moving. They were moving in the beginning. Other than those, the turnovers killed them, but they were moving.
New Orleans.
What did I say?
Ravens.
I was off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
You know.
At Denver. Okay.
That's gonna be a challenge. That's gonna be a challenge.
And
right
then
there.
they go right back to at Philly. So you got really. If you can come out 1 out of 2 wins of this, I'd be happy. Really, I would.
Honestly, I'll be thrilled if they keep it close.
No, win 1 out of 2.
I'm just saying that's for you. For me, I'd be happy if they just kept it close and kept that energy, keep that drive, that
Pressure.
energy, that momentum.
Yeah, that's the big word.
That momentum, keep that momentum going.
Yeah.
You know, it's been so long since I've been excited about the New York Giants.
It's worth watching now. These two guys, just these two guys alone, and
And the defense.
Abdul Carter's starting to come around.
Yes.
He's putting a lot of pressure on Jalen Hurts.
I love it.
His name I didn't hear much that game. Dexter Lawrence. I don't know if he's hurt.
Dexter Lawrence. No, but I haven't heard his name. But there was the other guy. It's was it the left tackle?
Burns was right up there.
He's doing great too. I mean, really, it's just when you start seeing that spark ignite a flame, and then you start seeing everybody else now on the team is getting hooked on it.
Yeah.
Fucking Scotto took his jersey off with Fitzpatrick Thursday night. Did you see that?
Yeah.
They were both sitting there, just looked like a couple of fucking maniacs. Just oh.
At the end of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
Postseason. Both Ryan Fitzpatrick and Scotto and Jackson Dart instigated him. He goes, hey, Fitz. See, you're still solid over here. Just, why don't you take that? You take your shirt off. Scotto would take his off. And Scotto was just like, started pulling it, like, you know, and they're like, oh, watch the mics. We'll get another
I
one.
like Ryan Fitzpatrick.
I think
That guy
Fitz is
traveled
great.
around, but he was always good no matter what team he went to as a second stringer.
I think, you know, again, the quarterbacks that became announcers that are just, you know, Fitzpatrick, Tony, again, I say Tony Romo,
Great.
another one, and Tom Brady's another one that really just, like, you knew he'd be a great fit for this.
Well, and everybody knows he's getting paid very good money.
He's
Him
getting,
and Kevin Burkhardt worked good. Nance and Romo, excellent together. So,
spectacular. You get, you know, it's one thing when you have an exciting game happening on the field, and it's another thing when you have commentators going over it and also bring, you know, a different level of enjoyment to the game as well.
Yeah.
Especially, you know, guys that are, you know, again, that played in the position, that know so much about the game and that can really
call the
break
plays.
down.
The quarterbacks, Romo and Brady, they can call the play before it even happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm watching the pitching, right, yesterday. I never saw so many both pitchers throw sliders and off speed and no fastballs.
Did
The whole damn game.
I'm gonna say, there's another thing you might have missed. I think this was also relatively recent. I think this was during the Eagles Giants game, was it popped up and I don't know if they were just having a joke. They were just goofing. I imagine that's what they were doing. They had the Taylor cam, right? And I was like, there's no way that Taylor Swift is at the fucking Giants game.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason, Jason Kelsey's not playing. That's the only way that, like, I think that's the only reason I could come up with that she'd be there at the game to, support her brother-in-law, her future brother-in-law, right? And then they come around, the camera comes around the corner. It's Lawrence Taylor. Lawrence Taylor sitting in the crowd. And the camera comes around. It's Taylor Cam. Lawrence Taylor. Let's go, baby. LT. All day. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, he was unique. Best ever.
It was either I put on Human Euro today. I put on 72, but I had my Lawrence Taylor jersey in there. I was thinking about putting that on. And then I hadn't worn Human Euro in a while. Another incredible defensive player for the New York Giants. Another great fucking player. Big part of the Super Bowl win in 2011.
That's when they were beating up on Philly.
Oh.
It wasn't Jalen Hurts. It was Cunningham, I think.
Yeah.
And I remember Human sacked him 7 times, I think, in one game. It's 13 sacks.
Fucking beast.
Yeah.
A beast. And now we got, like you said, I got Abdul Carter.
And you got Burns, and you got a couple of guys on defense. You got to come through.
I could definitely see it happening. I can see some interesting things happening, and
the backfield, the kid that picked off the interception, that was crucial, because if they go into score, now it's, oh boy.
That was what, on the 18-yard line or something like that, 17-yard line.
I think they were on the Giants 10.
Yeah, they were there.
Yeah,
I know they were close.
And he threw the sideline pass, picked it off. He ran about 70 yards.
Yeah.
Man, was he fast.
Oh, he took off.
So this kid going down the sideline, holy shit.
Oh,
he was like running from a fire, Oh.
It's exciting. It's exciting.
That was the play of the game. That was the turnaround. They don't score, and we do. And that's put up the 34 points. So instead of 24-21, 27-24,
I'm listening.
it's 34-17. You right?
Yeah, no, there's little pieces of chocolate on the ground. I don't like leaving that. You have bugs.
Oh, how'd that get over there?
I think, I think it happens. Like when you break the chocolate,
Oh, okay.
you get these little pieces and shit like that.
Damn it.
Nah, you're good. I saw it.
I don't want to waste any chocolate.
That. It's better than a fucking mouse.
Did the cat go back outside?
Yeah.
Don't forget to let her in later.
Oh, yeah, no. Trust me.
She's supposed to drop into the 40s tonight.
Trust this cat knows what she's doing.
Okay.
And I always check that door. I always let her in. And then you know what she does 5 minutes later?
You want to go out?
She wants to go back out. And I figure, like, you know what? Until we start getting into, like, you know, those crazy temperatures, I'm going to let her enjoy this while she has it. Because Babs hates the wintertime.
Especially when it's snowing and shit. Next year we get lucky. I see my one tree already turning all colors.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the other one, totally green. The other one's all, like, you know, fall colors already.
Right.
I'm watching some of the, you know, when I'm walking the dog, leaves falling down like crazy already.
I'm waiting for it to happen out here. I'm
Yours is late.
already preparing myself for it.
Yeah, yours won't start to the end of the month.
Already preparing myself, though. And now with this lawnmower, I'm excited to use this new lawnmower and see how this handles the leaves. And might even bag them up and then put them underneath, you know, put them at the base of the tree, so this way, like, when it turns into compost, it feeds the tree. You know, little things. All right. So I know we've literally, like, I know, you know, I know that both of us been talking about the Giants a lot. What else in football?
Oh, let's switch off. I just want you to know about the Rangers are up 2-1.
Okay.
Devils are up 3-0 on Tampa. And the Islanders were losing 2-0, I think, or 2-1 to Washington. Ovechkin. Still playing.
I can't get too excited about hockey right now.
Oh, I love hockey. I can't.
I know. I apologize that I don't share the same enthusiasm anymore. It was something that just kind of, you know, I don't know what the fuck happened. I really think that when we lost to the Kings in the cup.
That was a long time ago.
I know, but it left a mark.
It's ironic because we have their goalie that beat us as a second stringer, Jonathan Quick.
It left a mark on me. You know, it bothered me. And, you know, we had a couple of moments where it looked like they could have done something in the last few years, and nothing came of it. And
the first game we lost 3-0, right? 2 goals were empty netters. Shesterkin played great. He gave up 1 goal, in my opinion. You know, it counts against him because, you know, he has to leave the ice. And the 1 goal was in the second period, just before the period ended. Rangers in their own zone, couldn't control the puck. Guy went in front, backhanded, boom, over his shoulder. And that was it.
Yeah.
And we didn't score. You know, we got to have guys score. And I heard in the Buffalo game, Trocheck got hurt in the second period, so he's out. So now you got Panarin, Zibanejad, and Lafreniere. These are the guys you need to score. Lafreniere especially, you know, he's got to score 30 goals. And Zibanejad, last year, he only scored 20. He scored 40 the year before. You got to score. And he has a no trade, according to Dan, he has a no trade clause, so he ain't going nowhere. They want to get rid of him. Your brother said now he's a Ducks fan because Kreider's there. I said, come on. Ducks were in last place there. They had like 48 points for the whole year.
He's switching teams.
Well, he is. You know, he left Dallas and went to the Bills. I still love to see the Bills win. If the Giants aren't doing well, I want to see the Bills do well.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, you know, like I said, we have a lot of people we know are Bills fans. So.
Well, you know, I'm not trying to stir the pot here, but now you see, like,
we have a chance.
Now you see where I was coming from. Because I remember you telling me one time, this is early on when we first created the Sportscast. You said, no, you don't get to root for other teams.
Yeah.
But now, right, you're starting to see it a little bit. Like, you can get excited for other teams.
Yeah, but more than like, if Giants face the Bills, I'm Giants all the way.
Of course.
Always.
Of course.
Diehard Giant fan forever.
I like Minnesota. If Giants are facing Minnesota, I'm rooting Giants all day. If Giants are facing the Bears, I'm rooting Giants all day.
Yeah, like I said, if the Giants.
But I do root for.
Yeah, if the Giants are doing teams. Well, whatever team the Bills are playing, I'm rooting for the Bills to win. I was shocked that they lost to New England. New England really showed me something. And you know what? Bills shot themselves in the foot? Turnovers, which they don't create. and they turned the ball over 2 or 3 times in crucial situations, and that cost them the game.
But
Plus the kid playing great, man. All of a sudden, this kid Drake, man, out of nowhere. So I think this is his 3rd year, and he's showing me something. Is he another Tom Brady? Probably not, but
I think it's to compare him to Tom Brady, especially since he's on the New England Patriots. I think that's unfair.
Yeah.
Especially this early in his career.
Yeah.
And we're talking about a New England Patriots team that is, you know, since the days of Belichick, Brady, Gronk, you know, all those, you know, they've been on a rebuild. But now you're starting to see that this rebuild it's starting to take shape.
Coming around. Yeah. They got a big guy like Stephon Diggs, an experienced wide receiver.
Yeah.
Now maybe some other guy. Maybe you get another guy like Gronk. You know, a superior tight end.
You could just change the formula altogether, though. You don't need to recreate the past. If you could find players that fit to what the coaches, you know, what they're putting together offensively, like you can look at that and go, maybe all of a sudden the New England Patriots have this deal with Drake May where he's throwing the ball well. He's converting first downs, big plays, and then all of a sudden, bless you. Bless you.
I know. There might be more in there.
Oh, yeah, well, related. I think you've got at least 5 more in the tank. But, no. But, like, you know, they get like a, you know, again, they change the formula up a little bit. Like, you don't have to create the teams of old to get that success, because all that looks like is a copy and paste, and that's something that other defenses will figure out, going, this is familiar. Yeah. We look at the tapes.
You need help, too. Like, Drake May had nobody.
They get a decent running back or something like that. We're Broncos fans, but if they're not playing, I will cheer for a team in another game. That right, Mismo?
Yeah. Why not?
Like, just because, you know, once they're facing your team, then it's a different story.
That's different.
But, you know, like, again, I don't imagine you rooting for the Giants when the Broncos are playing us.
Of course not.
And I root for the Broncos until you face us. And I'm like, you're going down! Come on! Jackson Dart! Let's go!
It's amazing, right? Denver's playing both New York teams.
I know. That is interesting.
And
That
one's
is
in
interesting.
London. God forbid.
That is interesting scheduling right there. But yeah, I'm just and then as soon as we're not playing you guys anymore, it's like, all right, let's see what Bo Nix has got. Hopefully he does well. He'll be.
You know, it's ironic they haven't televised them at all.
Well, we're in New York.
Yeah, but a lot of times when you see a new quarterback that's hot, NBC, you know, CBS, Fox will start televising their games. Not yet.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Let's see. True, and I did want the Giants to win over the Eagles this week.
Mm-hmm.
And we did. I was sitting in floored. Hollywood was hooking me up with, like, you know, he was giving me the play-by-plays on Discord. And I remember at one point, like, I woke up Friday morning, and I was just like, oh, hold on, let me catch up here. Let me catch up. No fucking way.
We won. You know what surprised mostly in that game? The announcers, Al Michaels. He does Thursday games.
Why?
Because he figured Philly would blow the Giants out.
I think everybody figured that.
But he kept saying, giving the Giants so much credit, which they normally don't do. No, it's like watching the Yankees against Toronto. The announcers, John Smoltz and the other guy, you could tell right away. They were all rooting for Toronto. Just the way they were talking. Only time they made a big remark when Judge hit a home run or got a single. Other than that, nothing.
But like going back to like the whole football conversation.
Oh, Michael's talking too much. He hates the Broncos. Really?
What?
You can tell in their voice who they're really going.
I think the Giants, and again, like these two guys, are creating energy. That kind of energy is infectious. You know, I'm the kind of guy, I feed off the energy in a room. And that energy, when it is like through the roof, I'm through the roof.
And they got, you know, that's one reason I like Tony Romo. He gives credit where credit is due. even when his Cowboys are playing.
Oh yeah.
You know, he if the other team is outplaying him, he lets everybody know how good the other team is.
Yeah.
Not because he was the Cowboy quarterback for years.
No, it is like that's why I said I think he's one of the great announcers right now. I think he brings a lot to the game. It's yeah.
Can't stand Chris Collinsworth. I don't know. I'm not a big hater of him. He was wasn't he a tight end for the Bengals, right? Many years ago. It was pretty good too.
Yeah. When him and I were on together, we had to mute it.
That's right. Yeah. Tarico does the Sunday night games now.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the New York fans, like, you know, the sports, they want Al Michaels to retire.
Yeah.
They've had enough of him.
I've always wanted, you know, and I know we've talked about this on the show, to commentate over a game.
Giant Guy's really good on radio. It's on radio only. Papa. And
I know the
Paul
names.
Banks.
I know the names. Son tried out for the Broncos and didn't get picked, so he has big issues with the Broncos. Oh, shit.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
There's a backstory. Putting the pieces of this puzzle together, are we?
I never heard about that. I don't know if Chris Collinsworth's son ever tried out for the Broncos.
Yeah.
It was several years ago, but yes. Oh, wow. Really? Okay. So it wasn't recent. No, Chris Collinsworth wasn't a bad tight end. He was a pretty good receiver.
Hey.
I think he went to the Super Bowl that they lost to the 49ers.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, in the days of, Mr. Joe Montana, who beat everybody, including you Broncos. Yeah. And we finally knocked them out of the box so they wouldn't have a three-peat. And we win the Super Bowl. Against Eric's Bills.
I gotta say, like, again, it's just that. I can see it in you right now. Obviously, you guys can see it in me. You know. I just hope that this isn't like a fluke. Like, I really hope that we have, like, you know, again, to be consistent.
Pre-Manning. It's way back.
Yeah. I just hope that this is like, something that stays consistent again. Remember what we said at the beginning of the season, what we said in preseason, just compete.
Be competitive.
Be competitive, even if you lose. If you lose by a field goal or something, at least give the fan base something to be excited about. I think we're starting to see this.
We got a lot to be excited about right now.
I just, like, you know, as excited as I am, again, to just be sitting here in a Giants jersey and be hyped about this shit, like,
No,
I just want to see, like, let's see what we do.
If you're going to lose, lose 24-23, 24-21, but be in the game. Not where a guy like me turns a damn game off in the second quarter, where it's, 28-0 or some shit like that. Against the New Orleans game, sorry. I was watching that game till I kept seeing the turnovers. They're killing themselves. This game is over.
Yeah.
I said, you cannot win a game committing 4 turnovers. No way.
Very rare.
Especially when you're in their zone every time and you fumble. No,
it's very rare.
Yeah. And it was unlikely with the kid fumbling. But
and I feel like, again, as a rookie quarterback,
he runs way too much, in my opinion.
As long as he learns how to slide properly.
And he doesn't.
And, like, he's trying to stiff arm players.
I know. And what's his name? Dable's got him in. Well, I don't know about him, but I don't know if he's the offensive coordinator. He's got him in too many plays, way too many. You got a good running back with Scatterboo. Give him the ball.
Well, I think they're seeing something that they were able to do.
Yeah.
When you had Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley, and you had two guys, again, Saquon Barkley, incredible legs that he has and how he can run the ball, and Daniel Jones being the mobile quarterback that he did with the Giants. Like, I think they're seeing, like, okay, we could put a game plan together where we can have options to run the ball with either or.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's see, Ms. Mo. Pops, you got to leave the TV on. That's why you don't know who won.
Yeah, I do know. I know that game against New Orleans. I knew they were going to lose because you cannot win a game with 4 turnovers in the red zone. Sorry.
It's very rare to come back.
Especially when you were winning that game. You know, it was like 14-3, if I remember correctly. And every time you turn around, turnover, 7 points. Turnover, 7 points. Game's over.
Yeah, no, it's tough to win football games with that many. You know, you want to just like kind of like negate the you know slip ups like that.
Yeah.
You know, it's
And they've been good. Like Thursday, I don't think they committed 1 turnover.
not that I can recall.
Yeah, and I watched most of that game.
I looked at the highlights on YouTube. Like I said, it was about a 15 minute and change video, and you know you can really just see like they're moving the ball down the field.
They were on the field way more offensively. In that whole game, they were on the field like up 37 minutes.
They controlled the clock.
Exactly.
You know, and this is and again to think about the odds of being against you. Gano's out, so they got a new kicker in there, right?
Ain't bad either.
Not bad at all. You got Malik Neighbors out, and still like you know.
That sucks that he's out for the year.
Can you imagine?
That was a bad injury. I saw that play.
Yeah, no, it was not pretty.
All right, Hollywood's ready. Let's go.
All right, we got some trivia from yo Mr. Hollywood Eric 86. Oh my God. Let's get it downloaded. In here. All right. We gotta bring it up first. That would fucking help.
Mm-hmm. There he is.
Hollywood.
Oh, he trimmed his beard.
Well, it looks good. Let's get him over here. Boop. Boop. All right, ladies and gentlemen, trivia question from Hollywood Eric 86. Ladies and gentlemen, just wait for the end of the video. Before you start throwing your answers out there, let's hear what our man's got to say.
What is up? Happy Pops Wiz SportsCast Day, Saturday edition, and happy Saturday. Everybody else is up there, and also happy Pops Picks Day, Saturday edition as well. It is I, Hollywood Eric 86. I just got back from my friend's birthday party, so without further ado, before the show ends, it is I here with the video, with Hollywood Eric 86's video trivia question, Saturday edition, and this question is a Papa Hollywood special. We were talking about it last night during the game for the Mariners and the Tigers game, which was a long 15-inning game, but congratulations to the Seattle Mariners on advancing to the LCS against Aracemi's Toronto Blue Jays. I will be watching the ALCS tomorrow night, 6 Eastern, 7 Eastern, 6 Central here. But now on to the video trivia question. And the video trivia question is an MLB question, and it involves the playoffs, and it is as follows. What 2 players are the only 2 players to hit 2 home runs in their first 2 World Series at bats? Give you a second to think on that. What 2 players are the only 2 players to hit 2 home runs in their first 2 World Series at bats? That is my video trivia question, Papa Hollywood Special, Saturday edition. I hope you guys enjoy it. Pops, Wiz, I love you. Thank you so much for having me do this. I had to hurry home and do this. We got home safe. Trust me, we were safe. But I'm so glad to get to actually put this on and upload it before the show ends, so you guys can do my trivia as always. If there's no time for no bonus one, and this is the only one, that is fine. I'm uploading this one here. I love you guys. Pops Wiz SportsCast every week, 6 Eastern, 5 Central here. You'll get the best sports talk and kick and twitch. You'll get banter back and forth with each other in the community. Great sports talk in general. And then you'll get the occasional wisdom. Papa K is wrong. Papa K going, I don't know what you're talking about. Then, join us each week for Wiz's gaming stream, 6 Eastern, 5 Central, as he plays Resident Evil F and Dead Rising 2, and he tries to beat both. 6 Eastern, 5 Central here. You'll get banter back and forth with the community, banter back and forth with himself, great interaction with the community, and the occasional run, fuck, and the always funny jump scare. I love you guys so very, very much. I will see you guys for the rest of the stream. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye.
All right. Let's go, Hollywood.
Oh, your Pops has got a real tough one. God. I haven't a clue already.
Shit, dude.
Because what era, what teams, I have no idea. No idea. No, I'm thinking of great power hitters. World Series now, right?
I know you meant Silent Hill F. I thought that was my little Resident Evil F.
Oh, wow. I'll tell you, it could be Lou Gehrig. I don't know.
One played on the 1972 A's. Yeah, this is a tough question.
Oh, God.
I knew as soon as she said Papa Hollywood was involved in this one, I was like, this is going to be difficult.
Oh, man, I think I know who it is.
Yeah?
It's not Reggie. Oh, God. Oh. Initials. I remember the 72 A's. They won the World Series. I remember that. But I don't think it was Reggie. Reggie hit 3 in a row with the Yankees.
Okay. But these were two players that...
Oh, okay. I'll say Reggie Jackson with the Yankees.
Ooh.
Reggie Jackson with the Yankees.
GT is the initials for the A's.
Oh, God.
I got nothing.
No, that's 53 years ago. Is Reggie Jackson the other one with the Yankees? I know against the Dodgers, he hit 2 home runs back to back. His first 2 at bats, I'm pretty sure.
GT.
And I remember watching the World Series, and I can't think of GT.
He hit a home run.
2. He said back to back. First 2 at bats.
Oh, that's what it is. 1996 Braves.
Oh. Wasn't Reggie. What the fuck is his name? Center fielder.
Need more than that, Pops.
I know. I definitely. I remember they killed the Yankees in the first 2 games, and he was one of the guys. Hit back-to-back home runs. Oh. GT. Yeah.
First name is Gene.
Gene. Tennis.
Gene Tennis?
Gene Tennis. It's got to be. Once he gave me the name Gene, yeah. I'm pretty sure. Shit.
I mean, I have no idea. You just that just came out like bam. You were like boom.
Yeah, no. I remember his name. Gene Tenaccio. I think that was his real name, but they called him Tennis.
Tennis is right, Pops. That's 1.
I know the guy in the Braves was a center fielder. Great center fielder.
Well, why are you yelling it?
I need his initials, and I think I'll get it right away. But I'm sure he's the guy, Hollywood, right? Because they killed the Yankees in that game. Off Andy Pettitte.
Ah, the snitch.
Yeah, well.
I'm sorry.
Andrew Jones.
That was fast.
AJ.
Is that your final answer?
It was great. He was great. Probably might be a Hall of Famer if he's not already. Unbelievable center fielder. But I think he was accused of steroids.
No. Back then? Yeah.
That was the era.
Oh, yeah, 90s.
Andrew Jones. Yeah, that's got to be him.
You just threw that out there like bam. As soon as you got the initials.
I knew right away who it was. I knew it was the Brave center fielder. I just, the initials. Once he gave me the initials, I knew right away who it was.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure. No, I'm 100% sure.
You're 100%.
Yeah.
You're locked it in. Yo, let's go, Papa K.
Yeah, you killed us. But we came back and beat you 4 straight. Not you, but the Braves.
See,
That's why John Smoltz is the announcer. He hates the Yankees.
Pops, Papa Hollywood is happy you finally got one. Yo, cheers, GG.
Well, I needed some help because, you're talking 100 years of baseball.
It's a tough one. It's a tough question.
Yeah.
And once you got those hints, you just...
Oh, no, I know right away once I got the initials. And
Damn.
I know Andrew Jones was definitely the Braves guy in 96. He
Yo,
beat the shit out of us the first 2 games, and then
Papa Hollywood Eric.
And then Pettit comes back and throws like a 1-0 shutout or something like that.
Great trivia question.
Do I have time for the closer? Closer what?
A bonus trivia.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Fire it up.
What time is it?
Well, we're 2 hours and 41 minutes into the stream.
We're almost over, so
Yeah.
let's go.
Let's go! Yeah! Did you know Gene Tench was on the 1982 Cardinals?
Yeah. Well, Oakland got rid of everybody after they had won the 3 World Series in a row. Yeah. 82 Cardinals, huh? Wow. All right. Let's see what he's got for a bonus.
Oh, yeah. Let me go. That's why I don't get him confused.
Bowser. Hello, baby.
This is going to go over. Where did I put this? I think I put this over here.
What? What do you want?
See, I can double check. What are we double checking?
I don't know. If he was on the Cardinals in 82.
Oh.
I think that's what he means. You got it?
No, he's got to record it.
Oh, he didn't do it yet.
No.
Oh, I see. I thought he did.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to be patient, Pops.
I am patient.
That's
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Hours, yeah.
You know what I watched yesterday too? Almost both of them. Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons.
All we need is just a little patience.
2 great movies by Ron Howard. Unbelievable.
What did I just recently watch?
Take your time. I don't know. But Ron Howard was unbelievable. Opie, right? On the Andy Griffith Show. By the way, they're doing 65th anniversary, 65th year.
I haven't really watched anything like. I've been dabbling here and there, but I haven't finished anything other than like when I sit down and watch like. I'm waiting when Jay Swift comes back. We're gonna isolate. We're gonna watch some TV shows.
Right.
We're gonna watch a movie or two. Spooky month. We're gonna watch some.
Oh, that's all it's on, man.
Gotta watch some of the classic horror movies. Favorites of my time: Halloween. A little Friday the 13th, maybe.
Yeah, they just did too many of those.
I know. That's why I like going back to the OGs. Just the beginning. Not like the 900 fucking sequels. Just.
I think they did 12 of them? Friday the 13th?
Oof. And they did one. They were in space.
You know, what was it? The first one, 1980, right? Friday the 13th. The second one, 81. And I kept thinking, the guy said it was the cheapest movies to make. No name actors. It was in the woods somewhere, Camp Crystal Lake they called it. I don't know if that was it.
Yep, no, that's right.
There was no money spent. The only name actors at that time was Kevin Bacon. He was a nobody at that time. And the rest of them, you never heard of them again.
It was
they were all
that
kids.
Was that like that time? And I think like some of like there was like that little cheesiness to it. Like if you watch it now, there's that little cheesiness to it. But what I loved about like again, it creates that sense of suspense and fear, the build up.
Yeah, it was violent.
But it wasn't like to me. It wasn't like it didn't. Like that's what I loved about Halloween. It's like, oh yeah, oh shit, there's Michael Myers. You could see him in the background.
Yeah, there was like 19 different Michael Myers throughout the series.
Yeah, he was just chilling there.
It was never the same guy though.
No, there wasn't originally. He came back. He came back for the one where when Jamie Lee Curtis came back.
Okay, yeah. But I'm saying in general.
Because even when you see him, like you don't see his face, but you see what you can tell. We're looking at an older gentleman here.
Yeah.
And
even Scream that I was just watching.
There's always
there were major actors. Nev Campbell was in all 4.
Well, no, Drew Barrymore was in the first one
for about 3 minutes.
I know, but that's how they threw you off.
Yeah.
They made you think that Drew Barrymore was going to be the main protagonist, and then they killed her off immediately. Yeah. And I think that was her idea. I think she brought that up.
But again, they weren't getting major money. They made those movies one year after another. 96, 97, 98, one after another.
When it came to the Scream mask, I had heard Matthew Lillard and what's his name? The other guy in Scream. The other, Nev Campbell's boyfriend in the first one. Oh man, I want to say it's like Uric or something like that.
Okay.
But they never like that mask that they found.
Yeah.
Well, they never got the rights to that mask, and then that movie made that mask popular.
Yeah, Halloween especially.
And then but like I'm talking about Scream here.
Yeah.
They didn't get any of the residuals.
Wow.
For that.
That thing was worth a fortune.
Yeah, the Scream. Yeah, I have one of the. I have the Scream mask in here. But that movie blew up. Like another Saw was another one. But then for me,
those.
Saw the first one I really enjoyed. Second one was good, and then it really just started getting like graphic.
I have all of them because Mike gave me them.
Yeah.
I have the whole. Was it 4 of them?
Watch the first one.
Okay.
Because after, then again, like, you're pretty good when it comes to, like, gore and shit like that.
Yeah.
You're better than me when it comes to that. Like, for me, it's like, video game violence is different. Like, it's just...
Yeah.
I know it's all fake, but, like, when it comes to video games, it doesn't faze me as much as, like, when you're seeing, like, a human actor or actress or whatever, like, and then just going through that scene... It's like, you're like, oh! But the first one, like, there'd be moments like the camera would cut away from what you just used your imagination to picture.
Yeah, I know. Matter of fact, all the Friday and whatever, they've been editing it.
Well, you have the DVDs.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying, like I said, when they edited it, AMC, what is it, TNT, they edited it.
No,
so
I know.
When the person's getting like stabbed or killed, they cut away from it.
Yeah. Now in Saw, like the story in Saw, like the first one, was really good.
Uh-huh.
I think it's something that like you would get a kick out of.
Okay.
So I think you would enjoy it. And again, it's not like it just left a lot to. Like you knew what the scene was doing. But you didn't have to see it. Where like I feel like in later Saw movies, like they showed it, and they were like, "Hey, you want to see this happen?" I remember there was one, and granted, I think I like it was a Sunday night. I went. I think it was like Saw 3, and I had went out and gone to the bar the night before. So I'm a little hungover. And I was like, go to the theater, I'll get some popcorn, sit there, we would watch this movie. And then, like, literally 15, 20 minutes into the movie, I had to get up and go to the bathroom and splash cold water on my face. Because I, like, went pale. I was like, whoa. That was aggressive. Like, I wasn't, because I seen, like, the previous Saw movies. And, it's like, oh, wow, this is crazy. But, like, it's not like, oh, you're not seeing the details behind the, you're just in your head going, oh, man, I feel for this character right now. And then later on, they were like, oh, we're going to show you everything. And you're like, I didn't want to see everything. Oh! What is this? Is this too much?
One of my favorite movies, too, I mentioned last week, is The Fog, the original. And the sequel was good too, but they changed the story.
Yeah, no. I do, like I said, I do recommend checking out the first Saw movie. I think The Fog was great.
I'll watch it tonight, but
I also, I'd watch it, I don't know, maybe tomorrow night, maybe Monday night, something like that. If you have, look for the first one, though. The first
give me the
one.
whole collection.
Yeah, grab the first one out, check it out. I think you're gonna like the story behind it. It's kind of got like these interesting things that just pay attention to the movie. If it's one of those things like, oh, I got to get up and use the bathroom, pause. Pause. Even if you're getting up to like let the dog out for 2 seconds. There are things you don't want to miss because then it's like, wait, what?
Speaking of Kevin Bacon, another movie I just saw, which I never really watched, Tremors.
Oh, I was going to say Stir of Echoes.
Oh, I have that. That was excellent. But Tremors is on. That's like, I don't know how they created that. Some creatures from underneath the earth. All right, give me 1 sec, then I'll record.
That's old. That's old.
Oh, okay.
What is... Yeah, okay, I got 2 for you. What is one of your favorite horror movies of all time?
The Thing.
The Thing.
The original.
The OG, the black and white version.
Kenneth Tobey.
And why, what was it about that movie that really...
The atmosphere, I don't know if they claimed it was in Alaska, Anchorage. But I don't know where they filmed it. But the music, the suspense was phenomenal.
Music can do something to create the scene.
Oh my God. Good actors at that time, 1951, the year I was born.
So that's one of your favorite horror movies of all time?
I'd say. And matter of fact, every time I watch Halloween, that's the kids are watching The Thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Now, second question. What is the scariest movie you've ever seen?
It's a combination of 2, really, but I'll say The Exorcist.
I had a feeling that was going to be one.
Or the original Omen.
Ooh.
With Gregory Peck.
And just again, the same question. What was it about those movies that just kind of put that whole...
They were both religious movies, really. You think about it.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. The Exorcist was, Catholic Church hated that movie.
And Andy Omen was like that whole, like, the
Basically,
666.
about the devil. And it's considered a true story. The Book of Revelations predicted there will be a Satan, a child born. Yeah.
And that added to that fear for you.
Born, it will come from the eternal sea. I'll never forget the words. And the eternal sea meant the government. And Gregory Peck was a government official. His son was born. Not his son, they killed his son.
Okay.
That one. The second one was, they did a remake. But all 3 Omens were great.
Yeah, that's like a trilogy right there.
We said that when we watched the fights.
Yeah.
All were great.
Okay.
I mean, there's probably other movies that scared the shit out of me, but those...
But those are the ones that stick out. Those are the ones that land. Like when you're thinking about like, wow, watching a movie is
edge of my seat.
Yeah.
You know, not know what was going to happen. And that's the key too, not knowing what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And The Exorcist, crazy shit, you know. And it wasn't really a girl; it was a guy. It was based on a true story. It was a boy, not a girl.
Yeah, I do remember that. Based on true events.
Linda Blair played the part, but it was really a boy. They based it on.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, whoever did, shoot. Damn good movie. Scared the shit out of me. I was like, Exorcist, I was 22. Omen, I was 25. And I was used to watching horror movies when I was a kid all the time. I tell you that story. Chiller Theater it was called. Yeah, every Saturday, and my mother would let me watch it. I'd be under the covers hiding. And now
you get like the covers that you could see through, so you're just like, I'm still watching, but
there's 2
I
movies.
feel safer here.
Zanguli doesn't do that. That's tonight. That show. They do all the old horror movies. They haven't done the monster from Piedras Blancas.
Oh, I never heard of that.
Oh man, that was a scary fucking movie. Oh, The Terror from Beyond Space, another one. Good one. Even Alien scared the shit out of me when I first saw it. The first one, even the second one.
That both of them were just. The first one, I love. Just again the setting.
How do they do that? You know, when the guy goes on this thing, how did they make that scenery? You know, and he gets that thing stuck in his mask,
the face huggers.
Yeah. Oh my God. And then to boot, he wakes up. I didn't know that.
Think everything's okay.
He had an embryo already in his stomach. Yeah, he's eating it. All of a sudden.
It was like one of those things where you're like, oh, he's incredibly hungry all of a
good
sudden.
actors too.
Yeah.
Yaphet Kotto, the black dude. The other guy that kept smoking, yes. He kept saying, yeah. He's been in quite a few movies. Can't think of his name. Obviously,
Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver. The guy that played the captain, he was in a lot of movies. The guy that played the, what do you call it? He wasn't a real person.
Oh, yeah, the android.
Android, yeah. Very famous. It's from that sin.
You're good. Remember, we got water right here.
Yeah, I got beer right here.
Yeah, that just makes you choke more.
Actually, not. Yeah, that guy was a good actor. He was in the movie later on in his life. He played a professor in The Day After Tomorrow.
Bishop. But his actual name, though, Blue. He played Bishop.
Yeah,
Bishop.
yeah.
He was the android.
Yeah. And then in the second one, Lance Erickson played that part. He was also in Terminator.
I was going to say, he was in Terminator.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which I watched the other day. I'll be back.
Speaking of which, I got to use the bathroom soon. I'll be back.
Hey, Google.
Or as Matthew literally in Scream said, I'll be right back.
Hey, Google, what's the score of the Rangers game?
The Rangers lost 9-8 on September 28th against the Guardians in 10 innings.
Hey, Google, what's the score in the New York Rangers hockey game?
Currently, the Rangers are leading the Penguins 5-1 in the third period.
Hey, Google, what's the score in the Islanders game?
Currently, the Islanders are trailing the Capitals 4-2 in the third period.
Hey, Google, what's the score of the Devils game?
Currently, the Devils are leading the Lightning 3-2 in the third period.
Ooh, it came back. Look out. All right, Rangers. Lance Erickson. Yeah, I remember him, Blue. My Rangers, New York Rangers, are winning 5-1 against the Penguins. The Islanders are losing 4-2. And the Devils are up 3-2. All in the third period. I know You guys follow the Colorado Avalanche, so I know you like hockey. Ooh, the Rangers are scoring, baby. Rangers are 5-1 in the third.
Oh, man, go!
5 goals. Couldn't score in the first game. Now they're beating them up.
Ha ha ha! Let's go.
Islanders are down 4-2 against Capitals, and the Devils are now it's 3-2 against Tampa.
Oh shit! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! You know, I gotta say, yeah. Chat. What about you guys? Some of your favorite horror movies? Blue, Mismo.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite horror movies of all time to watch? Like the ones that like really locked it in, and what are some of the scariest? I know it could be a little bit of both, right? Like for me, like Halloween. It was scary, but it wasn't the scariest thing I've seen. But it's my favorite. I love the suspense. I love the build-up.
Creature from the Black Lagoon. Oh, right.
Okay. Okay.
Do you know they filmed that in Florida's Silver Springs, which we were there. Halloween, Scream, and Chucky.
Okay.
You know what also was a good movie? It wasn't that scary, but it was. It's called Them. He's ready?
Okay, keep going.
Them.
I got a tickle.
James Whitmore, and he plays the librarian in Shawshank Redemption as the old guy.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
Yeah. It's up and ready, he said.
Oh yeah, I see you, Hollywood. I see you, brother. All right, we're gonna get into the video bonus trivia question in just a second.
Oh.
Look at that tickle right here.
Come on, Blue, Hollywood. Give me some more horror movies you like. You know which one I like? Which wasn't really like a horror movie, but Psycho. Oh. That scared the shit out of me. I was 9 years old when I saw that movie.
That one, I think one of the ones that really scared the absolute hell out of me was Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, the first one in '84, yeah.
That was like, and then I think the one that really messed me up.
Prince of Darkness, okay.
Oh shit, little John Carpenter action over here. Let's go.
You know, when I was a kid, I know it wasn't scary anymore, but Frankenstein, the Wolfman, Dracula, oh.
Great.
Oh my God!
You know what?
When I
To
was a
this
kid watching them,
this day, still sends chills down my spine.
Mhm.
Pet Cemetery.
I can't watch it.
Pet Cemetery.
I can't watch it.
The scariest movie I've ever seen.
Mummy, the Invisible Man. All right,
Oh.
yeah. Boris Karloff and Claude Rains. I love Stephen King movies. Yeah. I just watched a couple of them. Christine. Damn good movie. What's the other one I like with him? What's it called? Storm of the Century.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Dreamcatcher.
It was a really good one. Dreamcatcher, another great one.
Yeah.
I mean, Stephen King's got a list.
Yeah. Those were three of my favorites.
Thinner, Cujo.
Oh, Cujo, I didn't like that.
What was it? Rose Red.
Yeah, I have that.
Um.
Thinner was damn good. What a story that was.
Yeah, that
Just
one was
touched
crazy.
Lon Chaney as the werewolf. Yeah. One of my favorites. Yeah. Yeah, they had a couple of with him. House of Frankenstein or the House of Dracula. One of them was in that.
Yeah, those.
Lon Chaney did a movie later on in the 50s called The Indestructible Man. That was a crazy movie.
Yeah, there was just so many out there.
Lon Chaney was the Indestructible Man. Was executed, right? Because he was a criminal. These two guys bring him back to life, and he's indestructible.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he goes to Rob Zombies?
No, you wouldn't know these ones.
No.
Rob Zombie's horror movies.
No.
You wouldn't like, yeah. No, you wouldn't know those ones.
Amityville Horror, yeah. The first one in 76, yeah. Matter of fact, I used to pass that house when I used to go to work in Long Island.
Really?
Amityville Horror was filmed in Long Island, yeah. The original.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that you worked over in Long Island.
Yeah, I was on Hop Hog. Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy, right, Ismo?
Yeah, no, Amityville Horror was really, they made it a horror movie, but it was really based on murders committed by the guy who killed the entire family. And he was, I don't know if he's dead now, but he got a life sentence.
Could walk by that house, you know. Hollywood say 1979 was the Amityville Horror movie came out. Yeah.
79? Okay, I thought it was earlier. Yeah, I remember that movie well.
It was
Margot Kidder.
Yeah.
She played Lois Lane in Superman. She was in that movie.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why is this one not like sparking for me right now?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just because all I'm thinking about is Pet Cemetery and how much that fucking traumatized
Omen
me.
always, yeah. Oh, yeah, Omen was. I saw that in the movies, and I guess it was 76. Man, I was on the edge of my seat watching that thing.
I can't even see, like, I only got to see these movies, like, you know, through VHS tapes.
Yeah. But, well, you weren't born yet.
Yeah. So, like, as an adult, like, there's a certain appreciation you get from going to the theater and seeing these films. I can't even imagine just, like...
I saw The Exorcist in the movies.
Yeah.
Jaws.
Ooh.
Omen. Like I said, Psycho. I was 9 years old. My friend Robert Core, his father took us. He loved the movies, and he took us to see that. By rights, we shouldn't have even been there. But if you had an adult,
You're allowed to go.
yeah,
If you had a guardian with you.
quarter for 2 movies.
A Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
My Bloody Valentine. Yeah, okay.
I haven't seen that one yet.
I saw it.
See, you get this is what I let now I got to oh bless you. Oh bless you. Oh bless you.
Motel Hell. Another one. Crazy movie. Wasn't scary, but the birds. Alfred Hitchcock. Ooh. I don't know how the hell he filmed that movie.
It's the horror movies. Let's go. Let's see, we got Pennerock over here on Kick saying, "Hey there, great stream. Your content is great too. Great to watch. I would like to keep tuning in on as a fan who support. Can you add me on Discord, Penner22? Penner22?
Happy Birthday to Me. I don't remember that one, Hollywood.
Yo, Pennerock, check out. So you're over there on Kick. Check out the Kick chat. Check out the About section. My Discord's in there. Feel free to stop on in. Just click. It's a clickable panel. Again, that goes throughout, Kick and Twitch. If you go to the About section, you'll find clickable panels. It's easy access to all the social medias. A lot goes down on Discord, and of course you get stream updates and things like that. Pat, I appreciate you enjoying the content. It means a lot to us. And yes, please join the Discord. And got a lot of fun and exciting things going on in Discord. A lot of fun text chats, talk. See, I got Blue Monkey. Let's go posting. That's the clickable link right there. But yeah, always appreciate the kind words and just letting us know that you guys are enjoying the content.
Yeah. All right, let's do the trivia.
Baba Hollywood says great horror comedy movies. Our House series, Evil Dead series, yo. Evil Dead, let's go. Let's go.
In the 60s, gang, we had a TV show called Thriller and The Outer Limits. Those are two good shows that, as a young kid, scared the shit out of me. You all right?
Yeah, I got this tickle right here.
Oh, I know the feeling.
I'm like trying to get rid of it, you know? All right, let's go. Let's get into. You guys ready for the bonus trivia question?
Night Gallery, yeah. Remember that? Yeah. Was that Rod Serling?
Rod Sterling?
Rod Serling. Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone right there. Lot of great horror movies out there. I'm trying to think of like some of my other favorites too.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. That was
What was the guy with the claws?
Freddy.
Freddy, yeah. What was
Freddy
his real
Krueger. Dave Engvall or Engvall.
Rob Engel.
Rob Engel.
Yeah.
No. What was his real name though?
Rob Engel.
Rob Engel. That's it.
England. E-N-G.
Rob England.
Yeah. E-N-G-L-A-N-D. Yeah.
There. Yep. All right. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It was just on yesterday. I'm not gonna show it all for.
I got the I got the DVD collection of him.
Yeah. The two other movies that you never see anyway. The House That Dripped Blood. Damn good movie. Really good. It was 4 episodes. And what was the other one I'm thinking of? What did I say? The House That Dripped Blood. Oh, Gorgon.
Gorgon?
Gorgon, yeah. Oof.
There was going to like, I know we brought up Rob Zombie movies. House of 1,000 Corpses.
Okay.
That one that's up there. The Devil's Rejects
Okay.
was the sequel to that. Then there was one, I don't know if this was a Rob Zombie movie, The House of Wax.
That's an original with Vincent Price. Then they did a remake.
They did the remake.
It's on constantly right now.
Oh, man.
It's like 2005. All right, let's do the trivia.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we get this one.
Wow, man, what up, brother? All right, we got Hollywood Eric's trivia question. Let's go. This is the bonus.
What is up, guys? I'm back with Hollywood Eric 86's video bonus question, hosted by yours truly, the man, the myth, the legend, the man behind the blues hat, Hollywood Eric 86, me. And the question is an MLB question, and it's also a World Series question, and it is as follows. And I'm sorry that it took a little bit. Me and Papa Hollywood were shooting shit, and I was trying to get it done. So I was just, here it is, the closer. And the question is this: what pitcher holds the record for the most total strikeouts over an entire World Series? That's games and everything. Give you a second to think on that. What pitcher holds the record for the most strikeouts, for the most total strikeouts throughout across an entire World Series? That is my video bonus question. I hope you guys enjoy it. Pops Wiz, thank you so much for noticing the goatee being trimmed up. I had to look nice for my friend's birthday party. But then we get off here. Pops Wiz SportsCast every week, 6 Eastern, 5 Central here. Join us Thursday on Wiz's gaming stream when he tries to beat Silent Hill F and Dead Rising 2, 6 Eastern, 5 Central here. I love you guys. I'm going to get you back into the rest of the stream. I'm going to upload this and as the closer. Talk to you later. Bye.
All right. Let's go.
The most strikeouts in World Series, huh?
Now, unfortunately, I will say this just as an update for those that know, like with the new job I have, is it's not 6 p.m. Eastern time. It's just kind of like, we shoot for 6 when we can, but it's just kind of like whenever we can get the streams out there,
Puppet Master was another good one. You're
I
right.
love Puppet Master. Pinhead was my favorite fucking puppet in that movie. Blue, let's go.
Hollywood. I'll say Bob Gibson. St. Louis Cardinals. Bob Gibson. Great pitcher.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's one guess I'll give, but I know he's a Cardinals fan, so that's why I said it.
Excuse me. Wow, man, it's great to see you, brother. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend, bro. Ooh, yeah. I got no guesses on this one.
Oh, Bob Gibson was in the 60s.
35 strikeouts in the 1968 World Series. Bob Gibson is right. Oh! Man! Go! Let's go!
I didn't even need initials.
Fucking just Papa K coming in and just fired up. Let's go. Let's go!
I think they lost that World Series to the Tigers.
Well,
Yeah? The Cardinals. Am I right, Hollywood? Didn't they lose to the Tigers in '68? I think. Because Denny McClain was the last 30-game winner that year for the Tigers. Yeah. Yes, they lost that year to the Tigers.
Well, apparently that brain of yours is still
Functioning?
still working properly. Still putting out the still retaining information over here.
Well, I remember that series. 67, the Red Sox won.
Let's go again. Thank you, Hollywood, for the trivia questions tonight. Next sportscast is gonna be Friday, right?
Friday. Yeah, definitely Friday.
We'll try to squeeze in a gaming live stream this week coming, but my schedule's like kind of crazy, so
Yeah.
can't really promise anything. I'll shoot for like a Saturday night, but again,
That's all we got.
yeah, yeah. We'll have a Friday night sportscast.
Oh, man, where we getting drunk? Yeah, you
But,
know, you got to work Saturday.
I gotta work Saturdays.
So we'll be out of here by 9:30.
Yeah.
Have you seen the
1988 movie, They Live by John Carpenter.
I heard about it, but I haven't seen it. John Carpenter was, man, he did Halloween, him and Deborah Hill. Till this day, even the remakes.
Who's the one with John Carpenter's... Shit. It's gonna bother me. It's not the name of the movie. It's not shit.
I don't know.
He did it with... Oh, man. It was a vampire movie. I don't know if it was called John Carpenter's Vamp. No, it wasn't vampire.
Rowdy Ralph Piper starred in They Live.
It had what? Oh my God! This is gonna bother me.
I remember the movie.
James Woods. It had James Woods in
I
it.
know him. Yeah.
He was like a vampire slayer, and it had one of the Baldwin brothers was in it.
Okay.
It was. Oh God.
Alex Baldwin.
Might be. I know it wasn't Alec Baldwin. I know it wasn't Steve Baldwin.
Then I don't know.
Yes. That's the one. Yeah, so it was John Carpenter's Vampires with it was with James Woods.
I know him.
Yeah, that was I liked that movie.
Okay.
I thought it was a fun one. I enjoyed it. It was a good one. William Baldwin was also in that movie. Okay. I couldn't think. It was like I was having such a brain fart right there. Yeah, they did that one. I like that one. He had so many movies, John Carpenter. A lot of movies. Trying to think like. Oh, we were talking about The Shining.
Never liked that movie.
You never liked that one?
Nope.
Thought that was an interesting one. I liked that. I thought it was good. Wasn't one of my favorite scary movies, but one that you could come back to and just like, all right, let's.
You know, I love Jack Nicholson, but I wasn't crazy about that movie.
Yo, no problem. Let's go. I appreciate you putting it. You putting in the work. You and Papa Hollywood, getting him recorded, getting it out there to us. I appreciate that, brother. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I think we're just about wrapping it up over here. Wiz, you got to see the movie They Live. I have a feeling you'll love it. There's a couple great phrases in there.
I can't remember.
I'll have to check that out. You know, you want to put like a screenshot, Blue, in Discord under movies. This way I can go back to be like, oh shit, what was that? Bam, there it is. Now wait for next Friday. Let's go. When you guys finally get out of here, we'll take you to the hotel the movie The Shining was shot in. Okay. I'm pretty hyped for that. Let's go. It's a beautiful hotel in Estes Park. Okay. Dude, oh man, that'll be a treat right there. And by the way, it is haunted. Have you guys been there? I need to know, have you been there and then made it out? Well, obviously, if you've been there, you made it out. That's probably a dumb way to fucking phrase that, but... Okay. Gotta get out of here. I know, Ms. Mo, I so very badly would love to. It's in this mix of figuring out what it is I'm trying to do for a living for the rest of my life, and just lock into a job that, like, I feel comfortable and confident with.
Yep.
It has been a trip.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. Like I said, hopefully you get this custodial thing.
At some point, yeah. That's
That'd
the
be
long
great.
term. That's the long term deal right there.
Without a pension, vacation, you kidding me? Good pay.
Having as much warehouse experience, I think, kind of puts me at the bottom of the list. But gonna keep trying. Gonna keep trying to figure things out, because we do not go quietly into the night. We don't go down without a fight.
All right,
We win.
let's fight and go home. I'm tired.
All right. We'll close it up. Pops, I did my Pops picks without my book. I'll add it when I watch the. There we go. The VOD. Let's go. Let's go.
Look at who's here. The Babs.
Would you eat that mouse?
Go Brewers, go. All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa!
What is that?
Blue coming in with 1,000 bits towards the Miles of Hope Breast Cancer Foundation. Oh! My God! Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate all the love and support. Let's go. Oh! My God! Thank you so much for that generosity, Blue. Appreciate the hell out of you. I appreciate every single one of you for all the love and support that you've shown. The Pops Wiz SportsCast, the Mr. Whiskers channel, the gaming live streams, the whole nine. Thank you for all the love and support. We'll be back next Friday. And again, thank you so much. Love you guys. Yo, you too. You guys, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your weekend. And don't forget to get your Pops picks in. Already in Discord. Hollywood coming in with 5 more bits towards the Miles of Hope Breast Cancer Foundation. Thank you so much, Hollywood. Thank you for the bits. Let's go. Cheers, everybody. Thank you. Thank you so much. It means a lot. It means it. You guys. It means so much to us.
Without a doubt. Have a great week.
We'll catch you guys next week. Take care, everybody. Have a fantastic week. And again, don't forget to get your Pops picks in. Okay. Check out the Discord. I see all the Lucy emotes right there. Lucy's good. She's just an old lady now. You know, you gotta accept it at some point.
Sucks.
It does suck, but we're spoiling the hell out of her. We're treating her good. She's eating good. And she's just having a little hard time moving around. Lucy, look at that. Look at all those Lucy emotes up there in chat right there, girl. Let's see if we can't get the camera over there a little bit. Lucy! Yes, you see her right over there? She's lying there. She ain't got that energy like she used to anymore, but she's getting comfortable. She's getting cozy, and rightfully so. Take care, everybody. We'll catch you next week. Keep an eye on Discord for when we post, more stream updates. You know, the Pops Wiz SportsCast will go down on Friday. Yep. And then maybe we get a gaming live stream Saturday. We'll see what we can do. I got to work Saturday. But if I get out early enough, we'll see if we can't get a stream together for some video games, some horror games. Take care, everybody. We'll catch you later. Take it easy now.